abịama nzuzo Chukwu mara onye aka ya dị ọcha na onye obi ya dị ọcha. Nwoke si na ya ji ọfọ, nwaanyị si na ya ji ọfọ, mana ọfọ mara onye ji ya. Ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri ọ chụrụ ọzụọ gaa n'ogwe o mechi ụzọ osi mpịara na azụ nwa igirigo ọgụ nke mmụọ. Ọ gịnị ka m ga-etu gị ka o zuolo gị? Asị m n'oge akara aka eluo, ịbụ mmụọ ka mmụọ, ibe ka ibe. Chukwu okike onye obiọma sị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Mmụọ niile m na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ, oke mmụọ. Mmụọ niile m na-ejere ozi asị m unu binye elu. Tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra, tetenụ n'ụra. Asị m n'ọnwa unu nwoke bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme ime. Ọsị m nọ ya nọ n'etiti unu taa. Ọsọ unu binye enu n'oge akara aka eluo. Mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie asị m gị eze nwaanyị ọgba asị m gị binye. Eze nwaanyị anike wawa asị m gị binye. Oke arụsị na n'ike o jụrụ nwaanyị aga anị asị m gị binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Igirigi ọgụ mmụọ. Asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọkwa nwa dike. Asị m dododo unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na Chijireji efola. Asị m unu binye unu bịa tara ọjị na Chijireji efola. Nna nna anyị ochie, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Igbo dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Biafra dị ndụ. Asị m unu binye n'oge akara aka eluo. Asị m na gboo dike mbọsị ihe ike mere ọ ga-achọ nwa dike. Ọ sị na mberede nyiri dike, na mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike. Ọ ya ka m ji akpọ unu n'isi ọhamadike. Ọhamadike bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ya bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ, otu ọnụ na-ekwuchitere mba niile, ụkpaka na-agba n'udu mmiri na-agba n'oge nke ya. Asị m unu binye n'isi ya, nye ogologo ndụ na-arụ isi ike. Napụta ya na Eke, napụta ya na Orie, napụta ya na Afọ, napụta ya na Nkwọ. Asị m na ahịa akara aka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ, na ahịa akara aka agaghị eri Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Asị m unu gaa napụta Nnamdi Kanu na Eke, napụta ya na Orie, napụta ya na Afọ, napụta ya na Nkwọ. Asị m mee ka ọnụ niile kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya tụgharịa kwụ mma. Ka ọnụ kọrọ ogiri, ọnụ kọrọ ogiri lacha. Chukwu okike abịama, onye jiri mmiri siri ike kpọọ aja, were aja siri ike kpọọ mmadụ. Asị m na taata bụ ụbọchị Eke n'ala Igbo. Asị m na Eke ga-eketara Nnamdi Kanu ndụ. Eke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe. Oke ga-eketara ya ndụ. Oke ga-eketara ya Biafra. Oke ga-eketara ya nwere onwe. Oke ga-ekegburu ya ndị iro, kegburu ya ajọ mmadụ na ajọ mmụọ. Asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta ekwensu ga-anọ n'ụra, ndị ilo ya ga-anọ n'ụla. Ọ kwara ekwe osu. Asị m gịnị bụ ekwe osu? Asị m na mbọsị ọ ga-apụta, ya bụ ndị ilo ga-anọ n'ụra. Ọha bụ ndị ọha nwa bụ ekwensu. Asị m na ha ncha ga-anọ n'ụra, na Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube. Nnamdi Kanu ga-apụta n'ike na ebube. Asị m na ọnụ kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya ga-atụgharịkwọ mma. Asị m ọbịa igbu Nnamdi Kanu bụ onwe ya. Onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị adị ndụ, onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri. Onye si na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta, onye a ga-eji anazere mmiri. Mkpọrọ ogere lacha, osisi abụla otu ga-emeche wee kwele. Onye a sị na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta, asị m na ọnụ ahụ iji wee kwuo ya na ike ejikwa ya wee kwugharịa mma n'isi ya. Asị m na ebe onye ahụ na-atụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aka, asị m aka gị ga-akpọnwụ. Osisi ahụ fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu wee tọọ nkwe, asị m ikuku futuo gị. Anya ọbụla fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu kwawa akwa alịla, asị m alịla akọrọ ya n'anya. Onye fụrụ Nnamdi Kanu cheta ihe gburu nwa ya, ihe gburu nwa ya gbuo ya, maka na ọ bụrụ ya gburu nwa gị. Chukwu okike abịama, asị m na mberede nyiri dike, mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike. Asị m na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose, ọ dadị ukwu ose elu. Na okirikiri ka ndị iro ga-agba Nnamdi Kanu, mana ha ama mkpata ya aka. Ọ sị na nkirikiri ka ọ na-ekiri odido, jiri odido enyi ozu. Na ọkwanụ nkirikiri ka ndị iro ga na-ekiri ya, mana ha ama afụ ya anya. Asị m na eje anaba isi ije. Asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-eje na ọ ga-ana. Asị m na inye anaghị eri ọba, maka na inye na ọba bụ nwanne. Inye agaghị eri Nnamdi Kanu, maka na ọ bụ nwa. asị na Nnamdi Kanu ga-adị ka echiri echi anaghị agwụ agwụ maka na ije ejere bụ ije mmiri ọ bụla eje nkụ asị na ya bụ ije ga-abụ ije mmeri asị m na ọ ga-anata n'udo asị m na ọ ga-abata sirili welere asị m na unu ga-aga kpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu asị m unu ga-akpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga kpọnatara anyị Nnamdi Kanu ga tụnye ugo ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri ga nye ya mmeri tụnye ugo n'elu ugo nye ike n'elu ike nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ ọkwanụ ndụ ka o ji efu n'efufe unu nye Nnamdi Kanu ndụ onwe ike wee kwụrụ jinjin onwe ike wee kwụrụ wee fuo n'ofufe a sị na ya kara ka anaghị eri nwa ngwụrọ ihe mere ha ji jide Nnamdi Kanu bụ ga nwee ike wee megide ndị Igbo ga nwee ike megide ụmụ Biafra ga nwee ike wee kwuchie anyị ọnụ ka ha nwee ike wee kachi anyị ọnụ ka anyị ghara ikwu okwu ọzọ mana ama m na dododo Chukwu okike abịa ma ndị nwa na ndị nwe mmiri ndị nwe ikuku ndị nwe anyanwụ mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ mmụọ niile ọ kwafọrọ ọbara ha n'ike maka ihi Biafra asị m unu binyenu asị m unu dododo na ọkwa na unu bụ ihe nwe ike a ọkwa na unu ga-eji ọgụ mmụọ a ọkwa na unu ga-aga bụori ahịa ọkwa na unu ga-aga napụta ya maka na ihe ọ tinyere unu n'aka anaghị ele ule asị m dododo igirigi ọgụ mmụọ eze nwaanyị niile nọ n'ala Igbo mmụọ niile nọ n'ala Igbo asị m unu binye maka na onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị aṅụ mmiri onwe onye nọ n'ụwa na-anaghị eri nnu nnu bụ ihe ụtọ si na mmiri wee pụta onye ọbụla na-eri ihe na-eri ihe dị na mmiri onye na-asa arụ ji mmiri asa arụ onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme ji mmiri eme ya asị m ihe ọbụla mmadụ na-eme n'ụwa mmiri ọ na-ebube ụzọ asị m onye ọbụla kpọrọ mmiri asị na mmiri a ga-agbagbu ya asị m onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla fụrụ mmiri n'anya ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-awụsa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye ọbụla mmiri na-emesa n'arụ ga-afụ Nnamdi Kanu n'anya onye na-aṅụ mmiri na-eli nnu asị m na ọnụ anyị ji wee lie nnu wee ṅụọ mmiri na ị ga-eji akwa okwu ọma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu n'aha Chukwu okike abịa
ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land, and today is the 30th day of January 2023, Obochiafo. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition on Radio Biafra Hausa service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Please draw nearer to your listening devices. Our satellite, you can hear our voice via the satellite. Free to air. You can hear Radio Biafra through the satellite, through IPOB Community Radio, TuneIn, Simple Radio. All these are some of the channels which you could use in listening to Radio Biafra London. Also, we have our FM stations, 102.1, 103.1 in many parts of Biafra land. Therefore, you have no excuse for listening to this hallowed platform. Moreover, you can also go to the internet, just Google and ask, how do I listen to Radio Biafra London? And you will have multiple options being sent to you as a search result. Through them, even on Facebook, you can listen to us. Therefore, this is where we preach the gospel of good news. It doesn't matter how bitter it is. Maturity is when you start telling yourself the truth. When you start understanding the reality, that is maturity. As a baby, as a kid, the time you've not matured, the time we human beings, as a baby, as a chap, I believe that my father was the most powerful man on this world. So whenever something happens to you as a baby, as a child of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, you cry and run to your father or threaten the person that you will tell your father. Do you understand? Do you know why? Because you have not matured as a human being. You never understand the reality. You know, that is the reason why you believed as a baby that your father is the most powerful human being and he can beat up any person on earth. But that is not, it's just a baby thinking, a baby wishful thinking. That is what he believes because he's not yet matured. But when you mature to adults, you start understanding the reality that there are people that are more powerful than your father. Your father is dear to you, yes, but it's not the most powerful. No. That there are things you start, that is, you start telling yourself the truth. You start understanding the truth because truth is understandable. Something you understand. It's knowledge. That is truth. It is scientific. When you add 1 plus 1, you will tinye na another mkporoka ofu. Yeah, but it is understand. You have known it. You understand it. It's not a belief. It's no more thinking. No, it's truth. That is truth. It's scientific. But when you don't know, when you didn't know as a baby, you believe anything, you think anything, or you thought anything. But that was not the truth. So here on Radio Biafra London, we tell ourselves the bitter truth. We reveal the truth so that you go and make more researches. Researches means asking questions. You know, they bring results in our palm in form of smartphones and laptop. There you can ask, many things and now go into, because there are things that people just write. When you understand, make researches, scholarly results, you will understand what you are asking. That is knowing the truth. That is what we do here. Push you into trying to make researches and knowing the truth. Because knowledge of truth is a proof of maturity. That is it. Therefore, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra Hausa service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. We are in this struggle, we go nowhere. It doesn't matter the challenges. It doesn't matter those that have, sold their soul to the European Lucifer. It doesn't matter. To demons. It doesn't matter. That those that love money more than the freedom of their people, or more than their own freedom. The Okpabia seekers, I used to make this reference all the time. Okpabia seeker today, if clock was rewind and Okpabia seeker now became alive after experiencing all that we are in today as Biafrans, as Igbos, I'm telling you honestly, Okpabia seeker wouldn't have done what he did. He will join Biafra to rescue us. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I used to ask, I say, where are the children or grandchildren of Okpabia seeker today? Where are they? I never really get any answer. People like this, they're supposed to be normally, if they fought for a right cause, they're supposed to be highly conspicuous. They should be. They're supposed to be. Because after all, they helped Nigeria, they helped the caliphate to defeat Biafra. So they should be conspicuous and proud and being treated differently from other Biafrans, from other Igbos. Do you understand? But today, where are they? Their children, whenever they come to their fatherland, forget about them living, maybe they might change names, living like Ifajuna and all of them. They might change names. They might be living in Abuja, in Lagos, incognito. It doesn't matter. That is a fake life. That is a fake life. But whenever they come to Biafra land, they will suffer still the same humiliation, They will see the devastation in our land. They will see everything that they have contributed, or their father or their fathers have contributed in unleashing to our people. They will still see it and be suffering it. Okwabiasika's village never developed more than others. They didn't put a railway line direct to Okwabiasika's village. No, that is not true. If they did, please, can somebody call and tell me? They still suffer like others anytime they are coming to our land. That is the reality. If a military checkpoint that is causing hold up in Onitsha, they will still line up. Yes, if they reach there, they can show one idea and say it secretly, and they will allow them pass. Oh, okay. But they still line up and be experiencing the hardship everybody is experiencing. Do you see it? Do you see the very pathetic result of treachery? Fighting against your people. That is the worst thing you can do in your life. When you are fighting against your people, the worst thing you can do in this life. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you this. There are some Talibans, Afghans, that collaborated with Americans. When America was there, I was watching one of their documentaries. One of them was complaining bitterly. He was a translator of English, American Army translator in Afghanistan. When America was there. But do you know that as America left in a hurry? And the worst part of it is that all those people that collaborated with them, only few that we are able to even get visa and run to America. Let me tell you, America abandoned many of their collaborators in Afghanistan to their fate. This person was granting the interview from his hiding, because if they see him, if they know him, he will be killed immediately. Do you see? I'm not saying whether what he did is right or wrong, but I'm just giving you an inference, an example. When you fight against your people, you will live, and your generations will live to suffer it. That is the worst part of it. So it doesn't matter the provocations, it doesn't matter whatever happens. Do not turn to a saboteur. Do not start fighting against yourself, because when you fight against Biafra, you think you are fighting against Biafra. Oh, he's against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, he's against the DOS. He's against IPOB. But let me tell you, you are fighting yourself. That is the reality. And that is where the Fulani, they are more experienced and knowledgeable than us. Not IPOB, Igbo people, some Biafrans, some that whenever they are disgruntled, they turn on themselves to become maybe weapon against themselves. You think that you are doing somebody, you are doing yourself, because you will suffer it. Even if you collect money, your generations will suffer it. The same way, I keep on asking the children of Okwabiasika, where are they? Or their grandchildren? Don't he have children? He has, I know. What of Ifajan? All of them, where are they? Where are they? Had it been they fought, their father was there for Biafra, they will be going with their shoulders, their children and children will be going with their shoulders raised up. Anywhere you see the children of Sam Bakwe, what will you do? You can hug him. You will hug the person, him or her, or the grandchild. Any person that, I am the grandchild of Chief Sam Bakwe. You will hug the person with pride. You understand? Because he stood for his people. During the Biafra war, he stood for their father stood for his people. Even after the war, he tried as a governor of Imo State in order to do something for his people. Not all these people that are there now gone for hire. Mercenaries, politicians of Igbo extraction. Most of them are mercenaries, gone for hire. But let me tell you, you should know that there is not in the Nigerian setting, there is nothing for us as Biafra. There is nothing for us. Nothing. I don't, Chineke. People don't understand this. In the Nigerian setting, there is nothing for us. So, there is nothing for us. All these people that you are seeing as a politicians, they are senators, they are only political jobbers. Meet them secretly, you ask them, oh God, what is there? What are you fighting for? We don't have anything to tell you. All that matters for him is how he is going to satisfy his godfather and get something and live good life. At least he build houses, can travel anyhow. That is the only thing. What about the people? What about us as a people? Do you see campaigns that they are holding? Pump and plain. The Fulani, they are saying it openly. I put one video in my Facebook timeline. The man was speaking Hausa. He is doing a campaign. He said, this is the one we saw, we always see. Open. They say it is everything. They say don't vote for an infidel. Don't vote for an infidel. Don't, any person that votes for an infidel, you are doing against Islam. That is the only thing that matters for them. They call you infidel direct. But what baffles me is even in our land, you see some people, because of their belief, because of their Christian, they still call their brothers and sisters infidel. When you call your brother an unbeliever, it's the same thing. The same thing the Fulani is calling. Do you see the most pathetic part of it? So, these people that are saying, oh, free and fair election. I mean, the world community, international community, EU and USA, their election monitoring teams are on ground. On ground. But all these things, do they see it? Do they talk about it? They see. They are seeing, witnessing everything. But I tell you the other day, what they want to do is just to make sure that they patch everything so that on which day was the election day, on the 25th or 24th, I don't know, of February, it will be announced that election has taken place, a democratic election. That's it, because they placed you in a very low standard of humanity, and you accept it, and you are there. You see their electioneering campaigns. Don't vote for infidel. If you vote for Igbo man, he's an infidel. Don't vote for infidel unless Islam and two Muslims together. I'll give you defend Islam. That is only what type of even in Afghanistan. Do you think that they do elections like this, election campaign like this? Do you think so? Sometimes I ask myself, what the hell hole that nature that nature just put us through one useless devil called Lugard. I cannot understand what they joined us into. Where other people, where we want to, move on, advance like every other or any other country. These people, what matters to them is, their religion, Islam. That is the only thing that matters to them. They don't care about. Now I ask, why are you then in this world? Why? Very, very pathetic. Today I'm not going to preach long time. I will open the lines in no distant time, but I will go through some news headlines and I will open the lines. We should understand that we cannot accept being tagged or being put in the same circle with ISWAP. I will read to you one news that where Shegumi mentioned it. Later by, they fly kite. Little by little, they will start doing it. They will start talking about it, using it. They will not come direct. They will be using it as a reference. Until now, people start accepting it unconsciously. Our people are gullible, highly gullible. This struggle made me to understand the gullibility of our people. The percentage is too high. I'm telling you. Our people never understand anything about politics. Then our people are 0.00, even T minus. This struggle made me understand. Everybody is engaged through emotion. People are doing things only through emotion, what they can see now, what they can do now, what they can talk now. They hardly think about the ricochet effect. They hardly think about how is this thing I'm saying, how is it going to affect us. That is lack of political sensitiveness. We have zero on it. And that is why we are relegated at the background. But IPOB is here to correct all these anomalies, all these mistakes for decades. We think with our emotions. But this fight we are in, it is a fight that we use every of our sense organ. Every of our sense organ is highly important in this fight. You understand? Therefore, being put together, IPOB are in the same circle with ISWAP, Boko Haram, others unknown. That is rubbish. We will never accept it. Never and ever. What we are doing is legal, legitimate. You understand? Let me ask you, in the Nigerian court, has any of our members, IPOB family members, been convicted before as a terrorist? The answer is no. They just do this, not even through a legitimate way, because even to proscribe people like they did to us, it should be done through legal voting. Legal way. Legal way of using the senators, lawmakers, voting it as a law. But none of these things happened. For you to understand, what Britain wants to do is they committed a genocide only second to the Jewish Holocaust in history against Biafrans. Now they advised the Nigerian government to erase history in the educational curriculum, so that you don't think, you don't go back, you don't think, you don't go back to study what happened before. Britain thought that, as this thing happened in 1966 to 1970, now we will grow, generations will come, and everything will be forgotten in our memories. That is the worst mistake they did. So they can humiliate us, they can cage us as they are doing, they can use us as slaves in Nigeria, colonize us. Second time, the caliphate, as they handed us over to the caliphate. The reason why they handed us over to the Fulani caliphate is people that they are one. These are people that are as lickers. The only thing they don't want you to touch is they beg you, negotiate with you. They negotiated with Britain, please don't touch our religion. Please. Do you understand me? They say, don't touch our religion, please. Leave it for us. Leave the status quo for us. Leave as we are the emirs, the northern emir, Fulani emirs. They negotiated with a Lugard. We will be your vassal. We will be your slaves, your servants. But grant us the normal structure you found in our land. We have Almajiri system where people are mumu. Our population, we don't want them to open their eyes. Please, leave us with them like this. Don't ever venture to educate them. Please. Anything you want us to do for you, we the emirs, we do it. Only our children should go to school, should be educated. But this population, please, do not enter. Leave us with them. Anything you want, we'll do for you. Imagine an emirate that wants their people enslaved, continuous enslavement. What do you think that they will do to you? What do you think? Before 1914, the Caliphate didn't know us. We don't know them. We didn't know them. We didn't know them. It's Britain that the amalgamation now started. Okay, no, you can now come down. You are one country, okay? And they started venturing down south. They started coming. Say, no, don't fear. Enter. You are one country now. They forced them to come to our land. And they dispatched us also, our people, to the north. You see, Nigeria is a British creation. When we say it, people don't understand. Some people don't understand. That is Madawuchi. Human being is God. You can create. Britain created Nigeria and created the character Nigerians are, exhibiting today. Britain is the main God that created that character because it created the system that molded that character. That is the thing. That is why when I see some people that are supposed to know, people that are supposed to be intellectuals, they will come out to say that no, Nigeria, God created us to be together. That is life from the pit of hell. God never created Nigeria. God never did create Nigeria. No. Britain did. They mixed us up. They encouraged us Fulani to come down, encouraged Igbos to go up and visit. No, now you can mix. You are one country. Do you see that it's very shameful to answer a Nigerian? Because when you say you're a Nigerian, it means you are a product of British creation. That is the reality. What we tell you here is bitter, but it is the reality. It is go and research it. Now you know it. It is the truth. You understand? So you see what is going on. They are calling election campaign. No. This is just to deceive the world that, they did the election. Substandard. Subhuman standard. That is the way they placed Nigeria. And you see, look at what is happening in France. People are coming out to protest since all these days against they want to do a reform of retiring old age. Government want to, the people are coming out, millions of people everywhere. That is a country. Can you have this type of thing in Nigeria? Where people will come out as one man. Young men and women are coming out to protest against what they see as not, good for them in the future. In Nigeria, you cannot have it. Why? Because Nigeria is not a country. Look at NSAS protest 2020. You see people in the north, they are even coming out in support of the police brutality. For you to understand it, we must continue. Before I go, there is something I want to play, please. As I said, we will never accept being put in the same circle with Boko Haram and ISWAP. This is an insult to Biafrans. It's an insult. You know, it's a very big insult. Britain committed heavy genocide against us. And they thought that we will, as you know, they believe that black people, that we don't have brain, that we will be zombieing in Nigeria until the generations die, and the other generations, the generations coming will not know anything about Biafra. And anyhow, the caliphate ones, they will use us. But when they saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu IPOB, they were rattled and conjured. They are surprised. They tried everything, no way. That is why they sponsored his rendition. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has impregnated every one of us. Britain, it is too late. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has impregnated all of us. There is no way we can stop what we are doing. It's impossible. We will never stop. We will continue until we restore our nation, Biafra. That is what we assure the British. It doesn't matter the plans they make. It doesn't matter they come to plan, oh, bring an Igbo person to be president. Bring a job person. Bring a Bibo person to be president. So we calm everything so that they will stop what they are doing. Just calm. You know, anesthesia. Temporal calm. So that within 4 years at least, Britain, they will breathe fresh air and now strategize on another way and another thing. Just 4 years. We'll be drunk with 4 years of 8 years of Nigerian presidency. And okay, after that, hey, no person will talk about Biafra again. Because if you say it, they will kill you. They will say, look, you are stupid. Is it not you people? Because you lose election now. But when you are in power, you don't talk about Biafra. That is what they always say. Remember, they accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he started this because Buhari took power. But little did they know. No, they knew. Only that they always mischievous. They knew. When Goodluck Jonathan was there, 2014, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been broadcasting. He has been lambasting Goodluck Jonathan. Because what we want is Biafra. It doesn't matter who is the president of Nigeria. That is not our concern. It doesn't matter. We are completely focused. Therefore, we must continue. Let me play this clip. You must have heard it, but I want to play it. Listen. It's about one Nigeria. You know, we get information or confirmation of what we have known through a disgruntled. When any of them is disgruntled, he will vomit something we know. We will confirm. Listen to this. This woman that went from APC down to PDP, you know, changing, but the same coin. Listen to what he has to say. Listen.
We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kasim Shatima. Kashim Shatima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored right now, but illegally. You have Zamfara. If you go to Zamfara, Zamfara has more gold than Ghana. Zamfara's gold is being traded in Dubai and other parts of the country. There is a market called Nigerian gold in Dubai. Go and check.
There is a market called Nigerian gold.
Are you hearing? Let me bring it back, please.
Especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Kasim Shatima. Kashim Shatima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the...
Are you seeing what this woman is revealing? He is a part of them. He's one of them. Only she was disgruntled and she moved out from APC. You see the same thing. Now she has to reveal some secrets or confirm some secrets, confirmation, because all these things is what many people know. So that she will become, in order to be, how do I say it? Upgrade her ego or her personality. That is why she's revealing all these things. Shetima is one of the main sponsors of terrorism. And what you are seeing in the north is terrorism is a multi-billion, venture. Terrorism. Continue listening.
Areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond. That is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored right now, but illegally. You have Zamfara. If you go to Zamfara, Zamfara has more gold than Ghana. Zamfara's gold is being traded in Dubai and other parts of the country. There is a market called Nigerian gold in Dubai. Go and check.
You had it, eh? Your ear is not deceiving you. It's true what you are hearing. Remember, Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa. Remember, please remember it. Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa. Let me see whether I can play it so that you confirm. But Zamfara gold and diamond, you don't even know that it exists. Do you? Ndi Igbo ma ihe. You we are ma ihe. I ma ihe. Onye nyere nwa crumb, he will be on ma ihe. But you don't know that you are the most stupid set of people politically. You don't know that. Emeka for ya enye nwa ihe ya puta ya. Hey, he's a billionaire. Kaine check. He said there is a Nigerian gold market in Dubai. He said it's true. Do you know that? The answer is no, you don't know. You don't know, you are sheepishly I na wambo. But Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa. Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa. But Zamfara gold belongs to Zamfara only. If you venture to near that side, they will kill you. They will kill you. But in our own land, you are proud to be a oil pipe, or I mean, pipeline guard. Sometimes I say, do our people even ever think? Do our people ever think? I doubt it. I'm telling you honestly, I doubt it. How can your property, the oil in your backyard, now they are paying you to guide, to be a guard, for it to be channeled to your masters, and you are proud of it, you are making money. Sometimes I say no, we still okafro. We are still, you know, I say it, our people are still primitive. I'm telling you honestly, our people are still primitive. Because if not, how will you be proud to be a pipeline guard of your own property in your father's land? Now you are happy. If somebody talks, say no, yes, I guide, I na my money, na my, okay, go and guide your own. It becomes an object, I don't know, object of theater. I don't know. It's something you can be proud of. Are you not stupid? Are you not stupid? Whereas those people, they have their own mineral resources, they have been digging it out, drilling it illegally. It is not even official. It doesn't enter into Nigerian state, coffers. No. Listen. As Zamfara gold and diamond remains for them, Bayelsa oil is for Jigawa. Listen.
Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. The oil in Delta belongs to Jigawa. As long, yes, because we are called Nigeria today. So that's what I'm telling you. The oil belongs to us all. And we as Nigerians shall do everything possible to make sure we take that oil so that a lot of people will have the oil as well. Will have the money of the oil. Anybody who thinks the oil of Bayelsa belongs to only Bayelsa is just deceiving himself. As long as we will make sure that we have uninterrupted supply of oil, so that there will be uninterrupted supply of money to Jigawa State. As long as we are called Nigeria. Of course we are not the same people. We have to understand that, look, I am a Fulani man, and Ijo is different, Yoruba is different, but then God has made us to stay together. So why can't we attempt to stay together? And I honestly do not mind.
He wants us to stay together so that oil in Imo State, oil in our mama, will continue belonging to Jigawa. Oil in Bayelsa, in Delta, belongs to Jigawa. Whereas their own Zamfara gold and diamond, you don't even talk about it. Are you not a slave? Are we not living as slaves in Nigeria? Listen.
Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let's understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. A multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do with the sale of drugs. It has a lot to do with mining and illegal bunkering and illegal and illicit mining. And look at the areas that are generally affected by this. Take the Northeast, for instance. In the Northeast, you have the blue diamond that is a strategic mineral. You have oil at the Chad Basin that is being explored right now, but illegally.
Illegally.
You have Zamfara. If you go to Zamfara, Zamfara has more gold than Ghana.
Are you hearing?
Zamfara's gold is being traded in Dubai and other parts of the country. There is a market called Nigerian gold in Dubai. Go and...
Do you hear? While Bayelsa oil belongs to Jigawa, and you are proud to be protecting it for Jigawa. Because sometimes when we talk, they say, no, this is Biafra. We don't want to be Biafra because they want our oil. You are protecting it for Jigawa. You are not ashamed of yourself. If you are in charge of it, we have no qualms. If you are in charge of it, you have no qualms. Instead, they give you guns and as a lower Homo sapiens, orangutan, you know, the Fulani, they are the grade 1 orangutan. Now, when they give you arms to protect their your own oil they dig in your backyard, now to protect the piping, the channel, the tube through which they channel it to Jigawa. And you are happy. You are happy. Oh, they are giving you crops. You are happy. That is, don't worry. You are happy. Does it make you a human being? This woman reveal. Confirm, not reveal, because it's what we have known. After all, the other time, Hamza Mustafa said it. That the diamonds or the precious materials and rare earths in many parts of the north is too much. That there are over 65 now over 65,000 according to satellite imagery. It's confirmed that there are more than 65,000 illegal miners, foreigners mining in the north, mostly illegally. That money, all those things belongs to the Jigawa, belongs to the caliphate. Do you see the money, the loose containers of money that are coming out for this new changing deadline? Do you see it? Cash becomes nothing in the north. You know, the type of wickedness in that place, it needs, to be erased out of the planet with nuclear weapon, hydrogen bomb. Because, I saw, it's not the ones we have been seeing before even. Because in all this time of changing naira, you see loads, truckloads, lorry loads, containers of cash coming from the north. But there you have the most miserable population. I cannot understand. That is why you see all this mainstream religion, I abhor them. If I tell you that I hate it, it's a small thing. I abhor something more worse than abhor. I don't know. Because it makes the people more wicked and wicked and wicked and evil. These are people that will come to the mosque and preach to you how Allah will bless you, how they are doing good, you go to heaven. But they are wicked. They are hoarding billions and billions of notes of money that can salvage the whole part of the north. But they will not do it. They will cover themselves with religion. It's evil, honestly speaking. Is evil. So, what am I trying to say? We need to rise up. We need to wisen up. Wisen. Whereas oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, gold and diamond in Zamfara and other parts of the north, californium, that 1 gram of californium, according to the revelation, I never even heard about that mineral. Californium. Because he sold at $27 million. 1 gram, not 1 kilogram, 1 gram, $27 million. And these are the things that they have been mining illegally maybe 1 gram, they will give their Lahaji. Oyibo that knows the value of the thing will give Lahaji and their boys $200,000, $300,000. Hey, Allah Akbar. And that money, half of it will be in arms. They will ship to them in arms. Whereas this world, I said it is a world of exploitation. You either be exploited or you are an exploiter. There are no other way, no two ways about it. That is the world we are in. Any person that is telling you another thing contrary is lying to you. We are in a world of exploitation. Do you understand me? We are in a world of exploitation. So if you're a Mugu, when Mugu fall, guy man chop. It's like that in this world. That is the planet we are in today. That is the planet we are in. If you're a Mugu, any other others will chop. That is it. The degradation of African mentality and the underdevelopment of Africa equals to the development of the West. That is the reality. Until Africans now start looking inwards to find the solution to stop this degradation. Do you understand me? Don't you see what is going on in Ukraine? Don't you see the clash and the indirect war against Russia? Indirect. They are debating on whether to send a German tank. German, they call it whether Leopard tank or this missile or this and that. They are debating. They are weighing the consequences. How I hope that they will even destroy this world once and for all. I'm telling you honestly. Because it should be unacceptable that one side, this world will be monopolized. I don't know why somebody will be calling me. This is what I hate. I hate this. I'll be in plain air. Somebody will be calling to disorganize what I'm saying. I hate it, honestly. So, we must continue what we are doing. So, what am I trying to say? This world, either you rise up, open your eyes, or you are blind. The people that open their eyes will be exploiting you. That is what is happening. It's happening in that zoo called Nigeria. Whereas they are paying you crumbs. How many billion naira contracts? Whether 10 billion naira contracts or 40 billion. I don't know the original. In naira. To Tompolo. For pipeline guiding pipeline. In 1 year. When they call it, it's very big. But that amount is what a Fulani oil well owner, Alhaji oil well owner in Bayelsa, is pocketing in 1 day. That is what is entering coolly. The lowest he's receiving in 1 day. 1 day. That amount of money they bloated in the media. Oh, they give Tompolo is in 1 year. So how many? Whether 40 billion naira contract. When you look at it, Fulani man, this man that says oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. What he pockets in that oil in 1 day. That is the amount they give contract in 1 year to the son of the soil. Don't you see that it's an insult? Being in Nigeria is an insult. Every day we are living in Nigeria, it's an insult. Whereas the Zamfara oil, the Zamfara gold, diamond, they have a market for it. In Dubai, we are only Nigerian gold is what is being sold there. Have you ever had any any person, any southern politician, let me call it, any southern politician do talk about it. You know, Southwest, what I hate is hypocrisy. Southwestern Yoruba politicians, they bribe them into silence. That is why they built commission another third seaport in Lagos, and they are happy. As long as they are against Igbo, they are happy. Now let us call it. It's good. And you see what is going on. Yesterday, is it yesterday or today? Container fell down on top of people. I watch a very gory sight on the social media. Fell on top of a passenger, whether downfall, and everybody perished. Both children. I will read it in the news. Because you're a Nigerian. Those people, they were talking yesterday. Those people that died, they have appointments maybe after tomorrow. Those people that died, if you tell them, say, look, the death, does it make you see Yoruba person there? Hausa, Igbo, all joined together. You see them there in that bus. If you tell them, look, this politics of converging everything in Lagos is bad. Let us remove some to the south, to east. They'll tell you, say, no, Igbo, he said, let us, but they are dead. Do you see it? That evil is bad for everybody. Evil is bad for everybody. That is why, you know, in our adage, you say, because do you understand? It's an adage. If you see a chicken, a hen that is scavenging inside a sheet, you poo, looking for food, scavenging. You know, when he's scavenging with the leg, he's tearing apart the sheet with the leg in order to scavenge, to look for food. He said, pursue that chicken, because you never know who will eat that leg tomorrow. Maybe it's you. When you neglect it, you pass. You say, it doesn't concern me. Tomorrow, maybe they kill chicken somewhere. I don't know that if that chicken is you that will eat the leg. That is what we say. That is why IPOB, whenever we see evil, we talk against it. It doesn't matter who is suffering it. It doesn't matter the victim. We don't distinguish or discriminate, say, because this person. No, let us keep quiet. No, we speak against evil anywhere we see it. Any person that is suffering it, that is not our problem. But you see others, they are not doing the same thing. They are putting on 3 seaports in small Lagos. Lagos is the smallest state in the whole of Nigeria. But instead of instead of Igbo man to build something, infrastructure in Igbo land, no, instead let Lagos, let everywhere, they will finish building, everywhere will be standstill, no movement. They like it. People will be dying avoidable deaths in Lagos, no problem. That is the wickedness of black people. It's wickedness. This is wickedness, and you know, wickedness comes with a price. People will be suffering that price. The penalty for wickedness. People will be suffering it. And one of the things is every time container is falling on top of people. Because had it been, look, if there are seaports or other places, Lagos will be free. Other places, you don't have to have containers where people are loading, where crowded the people are so crowded. You know, things will be organized. But no, as they are doing Igbo man against Igbo man, we want to deal with them. You don't know when you are dealing with us, you are doing against yourselves. Those people that I saw the thing, I think it happened today, either yesterday or today. Container fell on top, a full loaded 40-foot container fell upon people that are innocent. But how do I say innocent even? Do we really have innocent people in Nigeria? Is a question that should be answered. I don't know. Do we really? Because everybody is involved. Every Nigerian is guilty. Every Nigerian is guilty. I'm telling you, in one way or the other. Fighting social injustice. Look at the railway lines in our land. It has been removed quietly. No person is here. It became the norm. Whereas other places they are enjoying railway travel. If it continues like this, the newborn generation in our land, they will be seeing rail only on television. That's it. That's how bad it is. And it doesn't touch any other part. It doesn't touch any other people. It doesn't touch them. No. It doesn't touch them. They are building the Lekki port in Lagos. The same small Lagos. Whereas we have natural seaports everywhere in Biafra land. We have it everywhere. Azumili in everywhere. Even Uguta Lake, even River Niger, Onisha, even One, Calabar, Warri. No, they use their policies in order to stifle everything. And the people are dying innocently, avoidable deaths in Lagos. Very, very sad indeed. Therefore, Charlie Boy say, our mumu don't do. But I don't think that some people's mumu still there. You understand? Some people's mumu still there. I'm telling you honestly. But our mumu should do. Honestly. Instead of receiving crumbs, protecting a pipeline, your crude oil for your slave masters. Whereas they are digging their own oil illegally, no government is involved. It is among them, the caliphate, funding anything they want to fund. It doesn't concern the Nigeria, the government. Oh, God, I don't know how nature just put us, not nature anyway. It's something. It's a lugard, put us into this mess we are in as Nigerians. Let me continue on some other news headlines, please, or news that made headlines. I want to read this news. Let me see whether I can get it. Yes. 30th January 2023. Killers of Dr. Chike Akonyele and other troublers of Southeast revealed. Anambra politician fingered. Oh, this is the man that was killed. The husband of Dora Akonyele. Late Dr. Dora Akonyele. When that thing happened in 2021, immediately people started running their mouths, including our former deputy, that it's IPOB. Sometimes you see people running their mouth. It's IPOB, it's IPOB, it's IPOB, ESN, IPOB. But today we have been vindicated. You understand? A former Anambra State House of Representatives member, Honorable Ifeanyi Ibezi, has been named as leader of the unknown government responsible for the insecurity, kidnapping, killings, and Onisha around the Onishidemili and Oka local government area in Anambra State. Are you seeing it? The Anambra politician is said to be the leader of the group that shot and killed Dr. Chike Akonyele at Nkpo in the Demili North local government area of the state. The shocking revelation was contained in a live Facebook video released on Friday by a Facebook user named Mr. This Masquerade. Okay. Do you see it? We have been vindicated once again. IPOB has no business killing our people. We have no business killing our own people. Because these are our people, the people we are protecting. Even common sense should tell our people that, look, All these things, any insecurity against them, is being orchestrated by the Nigerian government through the governors, Hope Uzodinma, and all of them that have partakers, that have stakes in governance. That is the reality. You understand? So, we have been vindicated once again. Okay. Now, let me read this news. It is news of 28 January 2023. It says Nigerian Foreign Affairs Ministry doesn't protect citizens' interest. Senator Abari Betel's family of late Onyema. I make this. I will read this for you. The lawmaker representing Abia South Senatorial District, Senator Enyinai Abaribe, has told the family of late Chief Onyema Olujie that it is possible they may not receive any response from the Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, as experience has shown that the ministry does not protect the interests of Nigerians. You know, when they talk about Nigerians in this matter, it's mostly Biafrans. Igbo people, Biafrans. That's it. I will tell you why. Senator Abaribe, who was the senator minority leader, made the assertion as a response to an email sent to him by late Onyema's brother, Chidi Olujie, in quest for justice for his late brother, denied entry and deported by the Mexican authorities while seeking medical treatment at the Oasis of Hope Hospital in Tijuana, Mexico, without reason. Okay. Sahara reporters had on December 22nd exclusively reported how Onyema Olujie from Abia State in the southeastern region of Nigeria died on October 14th, 2022, after the Mexican immigration authorities humiliated, manhandled, and denied him and his wife Uloma entry to access stage 4 colon cancer medical treatment at Oasis of Hope Hospital in Tijuana, Mexico. Are you hearing? They went as usual for medical treatment because he was having stage 4 cancer. But at the airport, they refused him entry, manhandled him as a zoo personnel, a zoo monkey. I'm coming. You will see why we are hearing this news is because of the status of this man. You will hear it. You know, late Onyema's brother Chidi had told the Sahara reporter that with all the travel documents, we booked a flight en route to Istanbul. Blah, blah, okay. It talks about the booking, this and that. We paid another flight. Okay. Now, however, upon their arrival at the Mexico City airport, they were harassed and subjected to all manner of indignities. Why won't you? Why won't you be subjected to all why can't you go and build your own? Why won't you? Okay. They were reportedly and virtually treated like criminals. Okay. Their passports and their mobile phones were confiscated, thereby denying them the opportunity to contact the Oasis of Hope Hospital at Tijuana. Maybe the money they deposited at the hospital, any corner. After you say Yahoo boys, Yahoo, anyhow. Maybe deposited the money deposited first at the hospital. You will send money. It might send money. It might make some deposit. They say, okay, come. At the airport, immigration, Mexican immigration said, now you are not entering. Let me continue. The only reason given to the late Onyema and his spouse by one of the immigration officers who had claimed that he neither understood nor spoke the English language was We don't want you here. Go back to your country. Yeah, I'm telling you. I never mind like this. There was a time our leader in USA, he was so pissed off that he said he called for the government of United States to deport every Biafran here, every black person in USA, because of the way we behave. I'm telling you honestly. This person now, let me go for you to understand his status, social status. This man that died. Okay. Denied access to urgent medical attention as indicated by the Oasis of Hope Hospital. Let Onyema, who served as the Honorable Commissioner for Special Duties to the former Abia State Governor, yes, you see, Ojo Zokalo, from 1999 to 2000, and as the Commissioner, First Secretary, Abia State Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, died in a few weeks in Lagos Hospital after his deportation. Do you understand? This man went to a booked to go for medical tour in Mexico because he was sick. He's late now. He went there. Everything was accorded. Now he went there. On arriving at the airport, they confiscated his passport. The brother said they tried to find out. They say the immigration, what the visa is there, everything is there. No, money is not the problem. What is the problem? Man, you know how some foreign people we do, non-speaking foreigners can do. You know how they can do. Even if they speak English, they'll tell you no yambra Inglesia. They don't speak English. They pretend any language. They say no, they don't hear. They don't hear. In order to frustrate you. Now, after the only English they say go, but we don't want you here. Go back to your country. What does it tell you? Is it not a challenge? But when this man was a commissioner, when he was part and parcel of the government, he couldn't fight. He couldn't fight for anything, even to build good hospital. No way. He couldn't fight for the masses. He never knew that this thing will affect him directly. He died. Had it been he was admitted into the country, he will go direct to the hospital, and today he will still be alive. But that is what I said before. Whenever you see evil, follow the path, follow the people that are fighting that evil. Be on the right path always. Stop pretending because you are gaining from the evil, or you want to gain from the evil. Now you protect it. It will affect you later. That is the reality. Today now, he wrote, the brother wrote, as a senator, they are senator, that you need justice, the ministry, the foreign ministry, Nigerian foreign ministry. Abaribe laugh and say, send him by, say, my brother, I understand your pains, but you know, Nigerian foreign ministry doesn't protect their citizens. You understand? And sometimes I beg to disagree. Say they don't protect the Biafrans. You know, there's no way you can call Biafrans. No, he said it's Nigerians. Let me tell you, let me show you where Abaribe said, I do not think you will receive any response because they know that Nigeria does not reciprocate as it is done in international affairs. But I beg to disagree a bit on what Abaribe said. Nigeria protects only the caliphate or caliphate citizens or caliphatians. Anyhow you want it. Not Biafrans. Because they know that we are not Biafrans. Do you understand me? As an Igbo man, know that there is nothing for you in Nigeria. Nothing. If you want to be mingling and tangling, with a caliphate, the day will happen to you, you will understand. Is Kweremadu not inside the British jail today? Do you think that if he's a Fulani that he will be there for 2 days? Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. Is Kweremadu not inside the British jail today? Do you think that if he's a Fulani that he will be there for 2 days? Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. Is Kweremadu not inside the British jail today? Do you think that if he's a Fulani that he will be there for 2 days? Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. Is Kweremadu not inside the British jail today? Do you think that if he's a Fulani that he will be there for 2 days? Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. Is Kweremadu not inside the British jail today? Do you think that if he's a Fulani that he will be there for 2 days? Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. Fulani that he will be there for 2 days. Do you think it doesn't matter what he commit? Do you think so? Let us be realistic. In a very poor way. Don't you see that? In a very laughable way. If somebody tell him that it will be so, that he will be languishing in jail, he will not believe it. But do they talk? I want to know. My this symptom yellow, so I want to know buffering. Okay. So my voice is coming out, yes. So as I was saying, Kweremadu today, imagine that Kweremadu was supporting IPOB, supporting our people. Do you think that IPOB wouldn't have reason for him everywhere? If imagine that Kweremadu, imagine he's a Fulani man. Do you think that he will be there in jail in the United Kingdom? It doesn't matter what he did, committed. Nigeria would have used their diplomacy as a country in order to get him released. But being an Igbo man, this is what they don't understand. Sometimes when they are being deceived into gallivanting with Alhaji, you don't know that they look at you as a butterfly calling yourself a bird, and you are laughing. You think that you are equal with them. No. Abaribe replied to the man that, oh, my poor fellow comrade, this thing I understand your pain, but Nigeria foreign ministry doesn't protect Nigeria interests of Nigerians. But I beg to differ. You don't want to talk about, say, Igbo people or Biafrans. He said Nigerians. Let me flash you back, please. What happened? A case in let me see the date, 2019. I will read the news headline is 2019. I read it here on this platform. Detained Nigerian Zainab Aliyu released by Saudi authorities. That was 2019. Let me read it. I want to prove to you that Nigeria protects Fulani. The Nigeria Foreign Ministry, they only care for the Fulani and their allies in the north. Let me tell you. Oh, they don't care for Biafrans. If you like, many Biafrans are in jail, falsely accused of one thing or the other. They are languishing in jail today. I'm telling you as I'm talking, all over the world. when they call Nigeria, talk about Nigeria, I mean, when they talk about Nigerian embassy, the ambassador will even go and tell the country to even punish them more. These are Igbo people. What I'm telling you, I'm not mincing words. It's what I know. It's what I see. I'm telling you. Now, 2019, Nigeria news. Just hold on. Okay, sorry. As I was saying, do you know the grievous penalty for drug trafficking in Saudi Arabia is death? Death penalty. And do you know how they kill? They kill you by chopping off your head completely. They have people kill every Friday. They have a square. After their prayers, they will bring out those that are sentenced to death. You have drug traffickers like Zainabu. He's supposed to be a death penalty candidate. But Nigeria, which Abariba said that no, they don't care for Nigerians. No, I beg to differ. They care for only a section of Nigerians. The Fulani and their allies. They don't care for, they even tell the host countries to punish if they see your name as Chuku, Chijoke, Chinedu. Just know that now those bad people. Punish them. Even put them allegation of what they don't do and punish them. That is the reality. Now, the federal government has secured the release. This was a news of 2019. When one Fulani girl carried drug to Saudi Arabia. Being arrested. She stayed in jail for 4 months. Nigeria the Fulani Caliphate, threw all her diplomatic efforts and resources in order to get her released. Do you see the difference? Imagine it's an Igbo man or Igbo woman. Okay. The special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on new media, Bashir Ahmed, announced this on his Twitter page on Tuesday. Mr. Ahmed said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the same Ministry of Foreign Affairs that Onyema's brother have been writing, shortly, no way, no reply. And he has to write Abalibe. And Abalibe tell him, oh, my brother, no waste your time. These people, they will not reply you. But this is, Mr. Ahmed said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs will brief Nigerians on the developments. On Monday, a presidential aide said President Buhari has directed Abubakar Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, to intervene in the case of Miss Aliyu, the alleged drug dealer. Drug was found in her bag upon arrival at Saudi Arabia airport. A very grievous offense that could take her life. If it's an Igbo man, bye-bye. And I could remember that girl, when she said something that I could vividly remember it, because I read this same news in this hallowed platform in 2019. I read it. The girl even said that time that, look, in the cell there was other people, other Nigerians, 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 yeah, I think. Sorry for the distortion, please. Sorry for the distortion. Sorry for the distortion. I am back, please. We continue. So as I was saying, we continue. Sorry for the distortion. There is something that I touched. Yes, unknowingly. Don't worry, it's back. My voice is back. There is something I touched. So, as I was saying, this woman in 2019, Nigeria, she was a peddler, a drug peddler. But Nigeria, the caliphate threw their weight and released her immediately. In Saudi Arabia, that is going to the devil's, lion mouth, and open the mouth and bring her out. But as an Igbo man that suffered injustice in the hands of foreigners, no way. So that is a Nigeria we are in. If we are talking this, people don't understand until it happened to you. This man now that is late, maybe when he was in office eating and dining with Audio Zocalo, 2009 to 2010 or something thereabout. If you tell him, say, Oga, look, a time will come, let us stop stealing, build, because I don't think money is not his problem. And why it is on the news is because of his high profile status. That is the reality. If it's ordinary Boman, maybe a trader, they will even condemn you. You know, the worst is that Nigeria government in foreign land, they condemn Nigerians themselves without even coming nearer. Once they say, problem of Nigeria, this and that, but they say, they are like that, I bet. What is there? Is it not a chuku? I beg, do them anything you want. This and that. But they say, they are like that. I beg. What is there? Is it not a chuku? I beg, do them anything you want. These are. He will tell you, no, I am the senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria. But today, he is languishing in jail as a very poor. That is the reality. They are no more him Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is how bad it is. And I hope that our people will learn. But every time I say we dare learn, that is my mantra. We dare learn, the answer is no. When you support people, support our enemies to kill us, to be against us, to downgrade us, to persecute us. Do you know that we are all? Do you know why? The main reason why we are in support of this project Biafra. They have made our people to understand, to believe that there is nothing like a government. They are not part and parcel of government. They have taken it as the norm. Therefore, their investment is those of us in the diaspora. You will be hustling and working your ass off only to be taking care of hordes of people at home. You will not be happy. Do you see why we want this thing? Do you see why, the burden is in us? People don't understand how mad we are. People don't understand. Our people, if you tell them about, look, let us solve this problem right from the grassroots. As you are there, you're supposed to have good government. That even you're supposed to at least be, if you school, you have work. If they'll tell you, now you go change Nigeria. I beg you, now go me a story. Now, brother, send go biko. This is how bad it is. That is why we must get to our destination. They have damaged the brains of our people. All they hope on, or many of our people hope on, is their brothers and sisters abroad. That is a known fact. Their investment is as you are walking under snow, under sun, under rain, under walking your ass, you are the money making machine. Everything, brother, sister, send. You will send. News every blessed day, bad news. That is why we can't continue like this, honestly. Our people have been made to forget that there should be a government that takes care of things, at least. So to make you have decent life, at least free education, at least, when you are sick, at least you go and you'll be taken care of. This is our people don't even know that this kind of things exist. All that matters to them is to call their brothers and sisters abroad, send money. Our father is sick. Our mother is sick. This and that is this. Oh, yeah, send the money. Oh no, you become a nuisance to us. What I'm telling you is what all of us are suffering. Is what all of us are suffering. That is why we need to solve this problem from the grassroots. I could remember one of the testimonies of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader. He said when he was schooling, anytime he came back from London, people will gather. His kindred, people from village, from kindred to village, village to town, people, all of that, hey, and everybody wants you to give something. Go with something, some money or anything. And he saw it, he will spend, he will give, he will become, he don't have nothing again. And the people are, where will you start? People are still coming. He said, how can we stop? How can I? What type of life is this? Can I, even if I'm a billionaire, I cannot even satisfy nothing. Even in my own kindred, even nothing. What about others? How many? People will be coming with different problems. Different problems. What I'm saying, you know better. You are hearing me, but you know better. Now our leaders say, why not we engage something that we try to fight this thing from the grassroots. Instead of giving, oh, you this one come, you give him 10,000 naira. What is 10,000 naira? Even if you give him 100,000, what is it? If something is going to spend 1 day, 2 days, let us fight for a good government that will be there for everybody. But our people, some of our people don't understand it. What matters to them is that thing you are going to give them. They eat it once and for all. That is where I say our people are still primitive in thinking. They are primitive in thinking. On your television, you will see where French people are demonstrating. Young men and women. Why are they demonstrating? Because there is a change in policy of retirees, people that are retired, old people, about their remunerations and other things. I don't have the details anyway, because I just saw the flash. But you see, they say everywhere in France, more than 2 million people, and people are still coming, and it's not one day. Because they say, these young people, they know, they say tomorrow it will be us. Do you see how people are wise politically? Our own, we are not, we are primitive Homo sapiens we are. We don't think about tomorrow. What matters to us is what we are going to eat now. Give us now, we eat now. Still hunter-gatherers. That is what it is. Do you know what is hunter-gatherers? Early men. When human beings never develop, they move from place to place. Anything they pick will better. During the time of Odara, they will pick Odara. If they see yam, bush yam, that time they cultivate it. They will see bush and eat it. After eating it, they don't plant. They move to, once they finish what is there for that moment, they start scavenging like wild animals. That is the way our people have been relegated into. I'm telling you. Yeah, for that moment, they start scavenging like wild animals. That is the way our people have been relegated into. I'm telling you. We must continue. We must continue. This type of mentality in our land, hunter-gatherers mentality, I call it. That is primitivity. Hunter-gatherers. They eat what is there, what they see. They don't project for tomorrow. All that matters to them is na ka afuju, ango ka ikpori bendo. I bendo today. Happy forget about tomorrow. Tomorrow we think about itself for you. That is why I say, you see, they use some write-ups in the Bible in order to enslave our mentality. Think about tomorrow. Think not about tomorrow. Why won't you think about tomorrow? For goodness sake. If we are not thinking about tomorrow, how can we be fighting for our freedom? Many of us will die. Many of us have died. Many people gave their life. If okay, take what Bible said. Don't think about tomorrow. How? They make you dummies. They make us dummies, for goodness sake. Do you see what we preach? We are stimulating our mindsets from mere Neanderthals, mere, hunter-gatherers. Hundreds of thousands of years of human existence. The time that human being never have a established abode. They move around about like wild animals, like lions that move around in different Serengeti. Anywhere they see a game, anywhere they see prey, they pursue and eat. And they move to another place. They don't know how to plant. They don't know how to conserve for tomorrow. No. Do not think about tomorrow. Who tell you that? Oh, God will provide for you like he provided for the birds. Are you birds? Are you animals? That is what they have relegated you into, dummy. know that you don't think. But we are here trying to do it. We are stirring up our thinking faculties so that we don't behave as they put us. That is what it is. So, dear Abaribe, Sir Abaribe, Nigeria, they take care. Nigerian Foreign Ministry take care of some section of Nigerians, and I have proven it today, so that you go and see it. Imagine that Zaina Aliu. Imagine he's an Igbo man. Imagine he's an Ijo man. Imagine he's an Ibibio man. Because they refer everybody. When I talk about Igbo, all are involved. Ijo is all. They call us all Igbo. Imagine. Do you think that they will? We are suffering together. They will even tell the government, because they refer everybody. When I talk about Igbo, all are involved. Ijo is all. They call us all Igbo. Imagine. Do you think that they will? We are suffering together. They will even tell the government, because they refer everybody. When I talk about Igbo, all are involved. Ijo is all. They call us all Igbo. Imagine. Do you think that they will? We are suffering together. They will even tell the government. Imagine. Do you think that they will? We are suffering together. They will even tell the government to, through which they channel it to Jigawa, and you are happy. You are happy. Oh, they are giving you crops. You are happy. That is, don't worry. You are happy. Does it make you a human being? This woman reveal. Confirm, not reveal, because it's what we have known. After all, the other time, Hamza Mustafa said it. That, when you want to say something, another thing will come out. That is the spirit of Radio Biafra, please. We must continue. The diamonds or the precious materials and the rare earths in many parts of the north is too much. That there are over 65 now over 65,000 according to satellite imagery. It's confirmed that there are more than 65,000 illegal miners, foreigners mining in the north, mostly illegally. That money, that all those things belongs to the Jigawa, belongs to the caliphate. Do you see the money, the loose containers of money that are coming out for this new changing deadline? Do you see it? Cash becomes nothing in the north. You know, the type of wickedness in that place, it needs, to be erased out of the planet with nuclear weapon, hydrogen bomb. Because, I saw, it's not the ones we have been seeing before even. The last news headline before I open my lines. Nigeria, Chad, top list of countries with lowest life expectancy globally, worse than Somalia. This report, which means Nigeria is worse than Somalia in even life expectancy, in insecurity also. Do you understand? The prophecy of our leader is fulfilled. Do you understand it? An interactive map published by our world in data has shown because it's all this time of changing naira. You see loads, truckloads, lorry loads, containers of cash coming from the north. But there you will have the most miserable population. I cannot understand. That is why, for those that are saying, nah, my Niger, Niger. According to the details of the map published by Daily Mail, all the top 10 countries with the shortest life expectancy are African countries, with Chad ranking first with 52.5 years, followed by Nigeria, Lesotho, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Somalia, Eswatini, and all the rest. Do you see it? Nigeria is second to last in life expectancy, worse than Somalia. 52.5 years, 52.7 years. So expectancy worse than Somalia. 52.5 years, 52.7 years. So expectancy worse than Somalia. 52.5 years, 52.7 years. So you see all this mainstream religion, I abhor them. If I tell you that I hate it, it's a small thing. I abhor something more worse than abhor. I don't know. Because he makes the people more wicked and wicked and wicked than ever. These are people that will come to the mosque and preach to you how Allah will bless you, how they are doing good, you go to heaven. But they are wicked. They are hoarding billions and billions of notes of money that can salvage the whole part of the north. When they say I is his brother 51 or 52 years, I say, my God, has it reached to this extent? You see now that Nigeria is worse than Somalia. One, the air you breathe, what you eat, the water you drink. You see in Lagos, some people drink all this water from well. Even this pure water is made of from wells, contaminated wells, because all wells in Lagos are contaminated. You see people washing, even if you are not drinking it directly. Some people you cook with it. You cannot kill all the germs, because that well they are digging, that well you are taking water from, next to it the whole toilet is pouring, diffusing inside that well, inside that water. Oh, Chineke kuna. In Nigeria people are living animal lives, honestly, like animals. When you look at it, you want to vomit. I'm telling you. You see places, the boreholes they made is direct. I have borehole. You don't know that it is the toilets. I mean, the toilets around it, where the thing is moving. All the bad because they don't have central distance system in Nigeria or even in Lagos. They don't have. The toilet, everybody dig your own pit. Now the whole toilet will be flushing inside there. When it's full, you bring a tanker to remove it. That thing as it, they don't have. The toilet, everybody dig your own pit. Now the whole toilet will be flushing inside there. When it's full, you bring a tanker to remove it. That thing as it is. But they will not do it. They will cover themselves with religion. It's evil, honestly speaking. is evil. So, what am I trying to say? We need to rise up. We need to wisen up. Wisen. Whereas oil in Biafra belongs to Jigawa. Even I never knew that he was sick. He had been speaking from sick bed. You know, in one European country. He knows. He's hearing my voice. He said that, look, whether it is this brother, as I was saying, this brother said so, he was sick. So, this brother has been sick, and he underwent a very complex surgical operation in Switzerland. He even showed me the whole photo. He said, my brother, do you know what? If I'm in Nigeria, I would have died since. Do you understand? He said, had it been I'm in Nigeria, I would have died since. He said, do you know the complex tests, medical tests they did on him, conducted on him? And they finally found out that it was gonorrhea he contacted 15 years back. 15 after he said back. Oh God Almighty. That was what was damaging his kidney. And they conducted a very sophisticated surgical operation, and he is now healed. Do you know that if it's in Nigeria, they will tell you that your great-grandfather is rising up again, is killing you. That one of your uncles don't want your success. Oh, so a young man like you they don't want your success. And you will don't want your success. Oh, so a young man like you they don't want your success. And you will don't want your success. Oh, so a young man like you they don't want your success. And you will don't want your success. Oh, so a young man like you they don't want your success. And you will don't want your success. Oh, so a young man like you diamond, they don't want your success. And other parts of the north, californium, that 1 gram of californium, according to the revelation, I never even heard about that mineral, californium. Because he sold at $27 million. 1 gram, not 1 kilogram, 1 gram. $27 million. And these are the things that they have been mining illegally. Maybe 1 gram they will give their Lahaji. Oyibo that knows the value of the thing will give Lahaji and their boys $200,000, $300,000. Hey, Allah Akbar. And that money, half of it will be in arms. They will ship to them. In arms. Whereas this world, I said it is a world of exploitation. You either be exploited or you are an exploiter. There are no other way, no two ways about it. That is the world we are in. Any person that is telling you another thing contrary is lying to you. We are in a world of exploitation. I say sometimes when you look at the heap of ignorance in our people's brains, you want to be discouraged and frustrated. You say, when will this ignorance disappear? At least if of African mentality and the underdevelopment of Africa equals to the development of the West. That is the reality. Until Africans now, people are dying in Nigeria, avoidable deaths, because of greed, ignorance, greed from Nigerians. They don't invest in things that will save people's lives because of greed, but they are highly religious. Look at what I said before. It's now cooling off in UK jail. When they give him money to build a road, East-West Road, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Iguacha Road, they will share the money and laugh, quack, 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 quack. Can you do anything to him? No way. Today, he is suffering and no person cares for him. Do you see? Evil that men do, goes before them. That is the reason why you should be on the right side. Let me tell you, you can never, human beings, let me tell you, Europeans you are seeing today, civilized, polite, it's not a job of one day. It is a work of hundreds of years of enlightenment backed with law. Do you know law? Every human being has a tendency of doing evil. That is normal. What puts human beings correct is law. The fear of the law. That is the truth. But in Nigeria, they use fear of going to hell to make you to be more gullible, so that you don't challenge evil. When evil is happening, all that you are praying for, that evil will not touch you personally, not touch your family. As long as it's touching others, you go and thank your Jesus. That is wickedness of religion. I will stop here, please, because I don't want to dive into this stupidity. Many things that are maintaining our people's stupidity. I'm telling you, we need to uproot all those things. And one of the main things is religion. That is why I will always continue in talking about it. Our leader is sick. You see, our leader is sick. He complained it. You see, mischievous people, they come, they oppose. You know, when people think that they are doing us, they are doing the DOS. They are doing Mazi Dosiem. They are fighting Mazi China Sanworu. They don't know that they are fighting, they are killing themselves. Some of these people are the people that we are yapping on Facebook. No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not sick. Look at some. Body writing saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better safe in a DSS dungeon. Doesn't it tell you that all these people are fake human beings, for goodness sake? They want our leader dead. When I could remember when in 2015, whenever alarm broke out again about our leader's situation, Mazi China Sanworu said it yesterday or day before. Is it day before yesterday? Yes. I was here. We are in it. When alarm broke about our leaders' situation, in that time they couldn't our leader from came and said that our leader is not dead. People that came to that our leader, women in nowhere. I could remember that time. It was the time of Rochas. With one voice, we pressured Nigeria into bringing out our leader and even sending him to Kuje prison. But today, people that thought that they are doing against Mazi they are fighting against DOS. They are fighting against IPOB authority. They have parallel authority. They don't know that. Thunder that will fire people, or that is all, or is still warming up in another planet. But it will happen. I don't know what people want. I cannot understand. Because you hate somebody, you hate Mazi you hate Mazi Chinasanworu, you hate this person, you hate that person, anything he says, anything that comes out is reality, you know it's reality, you have to counter it because you are a Neanderthal. You are not fighting what you are fighting. No, there are people that you think that they are with us. You don't know that they are there for money. We know meeting politicians for money. This the absence of our leader opened our eyes. I'm telling you. Taking all they are following, politicians. To take money, to direct the, okay, don't worry, I'll do this, I'll control IPOB. I am the chief now. I'm Nnamdi Kanu's family. We are, in his absence, we are in control. Tell us what you want. We will write it like that in memo. This is all the problem. They will cash out. People now wambo. People that who low life, if you see them, they are low life. I'm telling you. They don't care for people's death. They are deceiving people with a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's word. Deceiving people, you think that they are with you. Don't know that what matters to them is money. Hey, go money you will eat, tomorrow you will die. Okpa Biasika ate money, he took money from Gowon. Where is his children today? I used to ask. Why? We are here. We die here. We are going nowhere. We die here. Man die but once, and you don't die 2 times. We are here. We will be fighting evil. We will be fighting any person. It doesn't matter who you are. We fight you to the end, and you will perish. You will start perishing. That is it. We must continue. This is where I'm going to close and open the lines. I'll go into a few minutes break so that when I come back, the lines will open so that people will call. Just few calls, please. Do not go away. I'll be right back.
Ọ na-abụ ọkọkọwa anụ ọhịa ya gakwuru ka osisi ọkọwakwanụ mmadụ ya gakwuru mmadụ ibe ya n'ihi na onye a na-achụ ehi na-akpọku ma o ji ọgwụ ya o ji nri ya ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka ma isi nne ya nọrọ ya ke nne ya ga-anọrịrị ya ọkụkọ sị na ihe na-eshi aṅụ mmiri lewe anya n'elu na ọ bụ ebe ọnwụ na-egbu ya na-eshi abịa. Biko nụ anyị ji ohere a anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụafọ Biafra, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB n'aha mkpimkpi n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ na-arịọ ndị eze, ndị ụka dị iche iche, ndị ọha obodo dị iche iche, ndị ụmụnne nna, ndị ụmụnne nne nọsịkwa nọsịrị ka ha bikonyere anyị aka dịka ugwu ka anyị buru ebele. Nchọnchọ anyị mere gosiri na ozu ndị a niile bụ nke ndị anyị nọ na mọchụarị anyị na-elibeghị so na-akele anyị ụkwụ na-epile anyị aja na garị. biko nụ ka anyị mara na ihe anyị ga-eme lipụ ozu ndị a hapụkwa n'ihe ndị ọzọ sochiri ya. Anyị lipụchi ozu ndị a nwanne, anyị abịa n'ụbịa eme akwara ama ndị sochiri ya. Anyị na-arịọ unu onye ọbụla nwụrụ nụ were mkpụrụ ụbọchị 3 lie ya, bịa hazie ihe niile. Ihe mezikwanụrụ emezi, a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Biko nụ ihe ndị a na-ebutere anyị nsogbu ruo na a ga-eji mọchụarị na-akpa anyị ọgba ebe niile. Ozu a dọrọ n'ihu, dọrọ n'azụ, dọrọ n'ụlọ, dọrọ n'uko, dọrọ n'usekwu, dọrọ na palọ, dọrọ na senta tebụl. Anyị na-ele ya anya. Chineke igbe ozu mana m ụmụnna ma enweghị ike iji amịrị igbe akwa ebe mkpokoro eso dị mma ma ejighị ya eme ọla aka. Unu ma ihe m na-ekwu maka na nwata be nne ya be nna ya amara na ihe ọ ga-ebe agwụla. Anyị arịọ unu ka unu nwee ike mee ihe ugbu a mgbe chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọwa ọgba. Anyị ma ihe eji na-ekwu ihe a, ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ n'ala Biafra anyị ga-emechi ha, n'ihi na mọchụarị abụghị ebe ụmụntakịrị na-aga egwuregwu, ọ bụghị ebe ndị okenye na-aga ezuru ike, ọ bụghị ebe a na-atatụ ihe n'ọnụ ma ọ bụ kụọ ngaji n'eze, ọ bụghị ebe a na-aga nlele. Ihe eji agba na ntị ejighị ya agba n'anya. Anyị na-arịọ unu ka unu mee ihe kwesịrịnụ ka ala anyị dere ji, ka obodo anyị dere ji. Unu cheta na onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ o liele ozu labụ. Ihe abụọ apụle n'ahụ ka anyị nyere unu onwe anyị aka. Ihe meziri emezi a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Anyị anaghị aba mba ma arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu ma ọ bụrụ na na-asịkwanụ na unu agaghị elebara ihe ndị ahụ anya na otu ọ dị na mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide, nwanne anyị enweghị ihe ọzọ anyị ga-eme na-abụghị ime ihe kwesịrịnụ, n'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ afọ Biafra agaghị anọ ihe eri ọba anyị. Ozi a unu na-anụ ugbu a si n'aka ndị IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, na-abịara unu n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ. Ọ bụ ha na-akọ mgbịrịmgba maka na osisi nwa ọnwụ otu ya afọ ọnụrụ ka ala ibe ndị ọzọ.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are live and direct. Today is the 30th day of January 2023. Oboche Afo. Our lines are now opened. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? The call is gone. Let me see. The call is gone. Call is gone, but we will come back. I have callers line already lining up. Caller on, let me see, caller on WhatsApp. You are the first caller. You have been here. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, I can hear you if you're talking to me.
Of course, you are caller on WhatsApp. Go on, please. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Are you listening to your radio, Mazi?
I can hear you, Mazi.
Then why are you listening to your radio? Are you not hearing my voice directly?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon and we're calling from Ameria, Spain. No. Mazi, I'm talking to you direct. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you very well.
Then why are you delaying? You are listening to another device. Go on.
Thank
please.
you. My name is Simon and we're calling from Ameria, Spain. Well, before the interruption, your topic, I've said it all. You always touch everywhere, but let me go straight to the point. The zoo governments, whatever they are doing, any game they are playing, whatever that is, I don't think they have forgotten what the message they got 2015 when they arrest our leader. That order see on. The Biafra we are talking about, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be there. We did not agree. No. Any play, any rough play they are playing with the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they know even the British government they know it. They know it. So onye ara say when you ihe ga agwa onye ji mma gị n'azụ mgbe ị chọrọ isi achọ but ọ ka onye ara ya wụrụ ka wuri ilu. They can be petering both Nigerian government with they know who they hold there. Even say Nnamdi Kanu is the one holding the peace of Nigeria. They are mad. In anything they have seen before, we'll give them 30 of it. We want this freedom as peaceful as it may be, but if the option they give to us, our leader have outlined all these things because we only one time they don't know. Well, we don't care. Unlike the kind of short, Mazi, let me go straight to the point. About people doing election in Nigeria. IPOB have been here. Our manifesto have been open before any other thing, and we are not changing. And if they change, I better for Igbo presidents. Igbo president can be there here even to delay our restoration. We are focused. Anything anybody is plotting in Biafra land, that place is a sacred land. As long as he derail, you know they move again. Mazi, do you know about this Equa Church? I don't know.
Equa, yes.
Equa Church. Do you know about that church?
Yes. I've been hearing it. Yes.
I don't know much if you are hearing me. I don't know. Okay, you know that Equa Church have been attacked before.
Mazi, that church have been at several times. Every time, it's not one place.
Okay, sometimes when they touch somewhere, but our people they don't know you. When it's more when you dig more. Emmanuel Bosun, that church was the church he used to do one of his documentary. This one was happening around 2007, 8 before during this.
Of the immigration officers who had claimed that he neither understood nor spoke the English language was, we don't want you here, go back to your country.
If they give you, take, but do not sacrifice every one of us. And this radio Biafra, any one of you, because of you, lose any of my thing again. I can never forgive your generation. Anymore. I am for Biafra. I am not going back. But Imam Manaze again, I can never forgive you, Mazi. Thank you. Oh, hey Biafra.
Almost hey Biafra. There, thank you very much. Caller on caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Please go on. Caller on signal.
Thank you, Professor Jonathan. Good evening from my side. I remain your brother Mazi.
There we go on. Go on.
Fatih, because you said so many things, but let me emphatically touch some few ones I can remember. So that is it. The amalgamation of 1914 was never for administrative convenience, like many people might assert. It is a conquest too, because through that amalgamation, that was what the British used to gather the Nigerian indigenous nations. Like I say, for instance, the Biafran indigenous population, the Oduduwa's indigenous population, the Ariwa's indigenous population, they gather them together under Fulani hegemony so that the Fulanis can also control them, who will render account to their British masters. So that was the basic reason why Nigeria was amalgamated. It was never for any administrative convenience. So these are the reason things that are happening. Things that are happening. So because we've come under the control of a mere strangers to this contraption called Nigeria. So, and they are here representing the interests of the Britain, who are their slave masters. Professor Jonas, can you imagine how even when we talk about religion, because we can't stop talking about religion, because those are the basis of our problem.
Never.
Can you imagine when the first Bible that was brought to Africa was written or translated by slave master King James? Of course, one of us may not have the knowledge that King James was an English king that traded on Biafrans as a slave. So many of us don't know it. So how do we expect that an enemy, an arch enemy, a chronic enemy, will be giving us something that is good? Of course, it doesn't happen like that. So those are the things. But most of the people who are now trying to plant this religion are doing so because this religion, Christianity I am talking about, and Islam, ended in Africa as a business. So that is what it is. And many of us have not come to this realization until the advent of IPOB, who have come to change the narratives, and a whole number of people under the umbrella of this movement have, gotten mental liberation. That is why you see some of us now beginning to query some of all these concepts and the things that we have been totally incubated without knowing where we are. It is like a cancer. It is like a horizon that covers or envelop our eyes. So it is by the message of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that some of all these stigmas has been unbundled and we are beginning to see. The other one, Professor Jonas, is about the chronic infiltrators. There are so many infiltrators in this movement. Some come in form of family members, and these family members are act enemies. What they are trying to do is to poison our mind to
Yeah, you auto boom. I'm telling you. I never mind like this. There was a time our leader in USA, he was so pissed off that he said he called for the government of United States to deport every Biafran here, every black person in USA, because of the way we behave. I'm telling you honestly. This person now, let me go for you to understand his status, social status. This man that died. Okay. Denied access to urgent medical attention as indicated by the Oasis of Hope Hospital. Let Onyema, who served as the Honorable Commissioner for Special Duties to the former Abia State Governor. Yes, you see, Ojo Carlo, from 1999 to 2000, and as the Commissioner, First Secretary, Abia State Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), died in a few weeks in Lagos Hospital after his deportation. Do you understand? This man went to he booked to go for medical tour in Mexico because he was sick. He's late now. He went there. Everything was accorded. Now he went there on arriving at the airport. Yes, they confiscated his passport. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Jonathan.
There, welcome to the program, Mazi.
There was, sir.
There was.
Yeah, there was, sir. You people don't. Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Jonathan.
There, welcome to the program, Mazi.
There was, sir.
There was.
Yeah, there was, sir. You people don't.
The brother said,
yeah,
they try to find out. They say the immigration. What the visa is there, everything is there. No, money is not the problem. What is the problem? Man, you know how some foreign people we do, non-speaking foreigners can do. You know how they can do. Even if they speak English, they'll tell you no yambra Inglesia. They don't speak English. They pretend any language. They say no, they don't hear. They don't hear. In order to frustrate you. Now, after the only English they say go, but we don't want you here. Go back to your country. What does it tell you? Is it not a challenge? But when this man was a
need to tell somebody what is going on again. If people are in doubt or they don't believe what you have been saying for a very long time, person, all the doubting Thomas. Federal government have Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed. They have their media, what they call it. They never come online for very long time since Lai Mohammed said that when he went to the Senate to defend the project, to defend their budget for information. He asked them he told them that the battle is online. And Nigerian military said that they will employ over thousands of bloggers. Today we have seen those that they employ that are doing the job. If somebody from Kanu house can come out, even newspaper are carrying it. I say, when this guy became so popular, newspaper are taking it, writing in that Carlo brother. I say, what question, where is your brother? He says he's praying in the mountain, and now he's the one debunking what we are saying now, to lie against what we are saying that it's better to leave him in DSS than he's safe in DSS. But he's moving, taking fresh air today. He's moving, gallivanting with his wife or his fiancée or his girlfriend today. He eat anytime he want to eat. They limit our leader. The time he want to eat, he doesn't eat the time he want to eat. They don't give him, he doesn't have fresh air. He doesn't see the light of the day. And you say it's better for him to be there. Oh my God. You are very heartless. You are mean. You are mean. But we cannot stop. But we want to warn you. There's no need of talking. There's no need. Mazi, carry on. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
there is,
I reserve my
we
comment.
we don't want people on air. No problem. I gonna nothing more. There is no need because you think supposedly no be so there is no need. We don't threaten anybody. It's a freedom, a legitimate freedom fighting. Where you see different things or different things. There is nothing. And what on Hindi Bona game for? I'm telling that is we are seeing it. Because of ego, you can sell one nigga and one nenye. Because of ego. And the worst is that the person will be coming to lay allegation to other. Oh, this is evil. I'm telling you, people are evil. The people inside them, they know that they are evil. They know what they are doing. But physically, they will be deceiving others. How I wish that people's hearts are exposed. Like, if you see, how I wish there is a technology that if you see somebody, you'll be watching his heart, like television in his forehead. Before God and man, there you will see, there are people you will see, you just, once you watch what, you kill them direct. But we continue. This is what freedom fighting is all about. But Kendi will preach it. Character some Indi will preach it. I'm telling you honestly. Caller on signal. Mazi Nkwochimezie. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, good evening, sir.
There, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Good evening, great Biafrans all over the world. My name is Mazi Nkwochimezie Wisdom. I'm coming from my location. I'm from Ohadi and Ohadi is in Imo province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to appreciate you for your work. I want to thank you for the news analysis. I want to start from the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, but the gold in Zamfara belongs to Zamfara people. That one is not even belong to government though. It's only individuals that are digging the gold. And our so-called brothers, so-called Niger Deltas, they cannot learn. They used to say that I'm from Niger Delta, but since I know Mazi Nnamdi that I rejected that Niger Delta, God forbid, I can never be black. I rejected Niger Delta with all my blood, So our brother in coastal region, they cannot learn. They cannot learn. We having oil. I used to say it in this radio steady. Go to Ebema today. Ebema don't have electricity. I don't know the last time Ebema saw electricity. I don't know the last time. Anytime I call them from the village, I will ask them if you have light. They say for how many years they never see light. But they have a house of representative. They have a house of Senate, but they don't have light. So my brothers from the Niger Delta, you can see now, at least a northerner is speaking that the north have gold. That the gold they have in north is even a quantum more than what they have in Ghana. At least Ghana have electricity steady. They don't take their light. But the gold in Zamfara is more than the gold in Ghana. But ordinary electricity, Nigeria cannot produce. Our people should rise up and they should think twice. We are slaves and we will continue being slaves until our eyes open and we stand and fight for our freedom and get our freedom. The freedom is Biafra and nothing else. And another thing, the second news you read is that the man, they manhandle that politician, that evil man. I don't, whatever thing that is his name, me, I don't care. I want to encourage all the Westerners, all the hospitals in Westerners. Any Igbo, I don't care about Yoruba, the Hausas or Yoruba. Any Igbo man you see coming to your hospital, chase that idiot back. Let him go back to Igbo land and the hospital. because these people are the problem we have. Any Igbo man coming for US, UK, Australia, Canada, Dubai, anywhere coming for treatment, no matter who that person is, please chase that Igbo man. Let the Igbo man
Any
die.
Nigerian, you should say. Any Nigerian. Any Nigerian.
Mazi, I know why I'm talking about Igbos. Our people, they are evil. Igbos, the Igbos. Nigeria belongs to them, but Igbos, but the Igbos, any Igbo politician that go for outside medical checkup, they should deport the idiot. Let the idiot go back to his village. If they build a hospital in their village, they cannot go outside country. They cannot go outside country. Another one is that
Mazi, let me say something here because you know we are speaking on air. Let me say this. I will not totally agree with you. You cannot say our Ndi Igbo the evil. No, we are not evil. After all, you are an Igbo man. Likewise, me. What I always say it, Nigerian, because what you have is Nigerians and Biafrans. You understand? Nigeria made us to move from bad to worse, from good to bad. Many, sometimes we make many wrong assertions about ourselves without even regarding to our situation. We are a people that suffered heavily during the war, genocide, world-class genocide, second to only Jewish Holocaust of 1939 to 45. In our own case, the Jewish Holocaust made Israel is the birth of, he gave birth to Republic of Israel today. But in our own case, it was stifled. We are not even allowed to talk about it. People that committed the atrocities, we are still there. They are still there talking tough, supported by world leaders, British government and America. Now, what they did is to put people, Igbo people, that fought against us as our role models, as our political leaders. And it corrupted our character. Our characters that should even improve from good to best. Now we turn from good to bad, going from bad to worst. Everybody was relegated into fight for yourself. Don't look for another person. Before I will onyaga na one year. Now today we are relegated from 1970 into hustle only for yourself. Now they use every system, including religion, in order to break us into pieces, also only for yourself. So people are bound to be bad, be evil, in order to survive. Because people are bound to be saboteurs, to sell their people, to sell their brother, because what matters is your own survival. What if you die, if they kill you? No person comes for you. If I die, if they beat me, no other person comes, because we are relegated into being single. You and your family. Do not, if they are beating your brother, you go put a hand, they beat you, and no person comes for you. Therefore, the politicians, Mazi, please stop calling me here. Don't receive calls here. I've written you. Please. Mazi Otesi, please. Don't call me here on signal. That number is not for calling. Please call it on its direct line. I've written to you. You don't read it. Now, what am I trying to say? The character is a people evolutes. Nigeria turned our people into going downhills. Everybody becomes selfish. People that are selfish, you are bound to be evil. You are bound to be wicked to your own. Just like the slaves. Everybody, if they are beating a slave and another slave go put and they will cut off your neck. So the slave master will carry one slave and cut off his head, and others will pretend as if nothing happened. That is the situation they put us into. So people have to struggle for their own personal survival, even if it is at the expense of their own brothers. All these things is what we are trying to reverse. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu initiated it. We should understand this thing, and though we blame our people, yes, but there's a limit. I cannot call our people, say we are evil. No, we don't have evil character originally. No. That is why I put it Igbos. Do you know that if they give contract, like they give contract for example, the Enugu Iguacha Road, the Kwemado, from Federal, it is still the same caliphate. We tell him, we are giving you this contract not for you to do it. Let me tell you the secret, what they are doing. We are not giving you this contract for you to do it physically. It will be in the paper. Give us our cut. They will take their cut. If it is, for example, 1 million naira, I'm giving an example. 1 million naira. Federal government, the caliphate will still, what they will bring out, they will write in paper that, 1 million naira have been disbursed in paper in order to incriminate the Igbo politician. Yes. Now, they will tell him, we are not giving you this contract to do it. We are just doing it. You know, your people, there is nothing. Just you are this thing, no problem. We are to your back. Now they will give him his own share. From the 1 million, they can give him even 30%. You understand? Now the other 70%, they share it among themselves. But when the repercussion comes on paper, it is him. Do you see how they do? And there is no way, if this person now, for him, if he start raising alarm, they will, because they know his file, before he reach that position, they have bent him. He says saboteur arrive from time against his people. So if he raises any alarm, they will use EFCC or any other organ in order to spoil his political career. You understand? So that is what is happening. Go on, please.
And so, Mazi, okay, I stand to be corrected on what you said. But looking at since 2012, our leader started, are you telling me that our people will not change and come together? Okay, look at in the extraordinary edition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to the zoo. Okay, the same thing that want to happen to Sunday Igboho in Cotonou. But Yoruba people, even Obasanjo himself went to Cotonou. Obasanjo traveled to Cotonou. So they stopped that to extradite Sunday Igboho to Nigeria. But our people, our own Igbo man, Anduba, or whatever they call him, is the one that brought his plane, his private jet, to send to Kenya for them to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. We know that these people, they are greedy. We know that these people, I don't know, I don't really know, but I understand what you explained this night. I understand, but our people, we should change from that character. Okay, if you are talking about people, look at the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I people raise the alarm that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is dying in detention in JSS dungeon. The family of our leader came out and debunked it that what Chinedu posted was lying. Today, the same idiot, because I need to call their name, we are angry, we are not happy what is happening. The same idiot, Prince Meme, is coming to tell us that Nnamdi Kanu said that his fear is penning him. But this is what Chinedu complained, and he came out, him and Kanu came out to debunk on air that it was lying. Today, he's coming to tell us, is it that family? I said it to the voice. The only family I know is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, the children. That is the only family I don't know that person. But finally, what I want to say is that please, Tilimbu, like our COs right this night, anybody coming to Tilimbu to tell him that they are IPOB member, coming to take money from you, one of our where those people, please, Yoruba people kill those people. Anybody coming to Tilimbu to collect money in the name of IPOB, please kill those people because they are not IPOB. Because we don't have time for zoo election. What we stand is referendum and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand on. So anybody that wants to use the name of, and the issue is also, to all the politicians in Nigeria, anybody coming to tell you that I'm IPOB member, give us money. that we will support you. Please, your head, I know you maybe your people, your head, they are listening. You push you. Whatever thing we do to those, we do to them, because we are not after, we are not interested in the zoo election. We are not interested.
There were
in
Mazi, of course.
Mazi, thank you for picking my call. May God bless you.
And you
And
too.
another thing, Mazi, please, the radio we talk, the app we talk and stop. When it talk, it will stop and continue in 2 or in a minute. That is what is happening this night. Thank you, may God bless you.
Okay.
I sign off from here.
There were. Caller on what's up? Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi. Good.
There were. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Shubaluka Umobi. I'm calling from Oka, Biafra land. Mazi, the problem with our. Hello, are you hearing me? I'm hearing some noise at the background.
No, go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah, the problem now is that I don't know how to put it. It's like people are not even getting what is happening on, most especially Nigerian youths. You know, they keep on coming with different ideas, as in different rubbish idea. Like if you are watching all these comedians, all these people doing all these comedy movies, you see them any small thing, any negative thing in their life, they attribute it to village people. Every time, village people. So I keep wondering, what is really going on? People don't know that the problem that we are having, why we are having shortcomings in life, is because of bad government. But every time, village people, forgetting that they come from somewhere.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Mazi, do you see where religion comes in? And let me just hold on.
Yeah.
Let me reiterate, please. Because I used to hear some people. Their argument is that, no, leave religion apart. It's not among this and that. Let me tell you, people with the highest number of followers and podium in our land today are not even politicians. They are pastors, reverend father, religious people in short. If these people use their podium as Radio Biafra is doing, start telling the people the truth. Before God and man, our land will be sanitized direct. If they will stand every Sunday, they will start preaching, look, stop holding God responsible, hold the government. It is the government. What you are suffering, you don't have job. It is not by miracle you will have job. What will give you a job is when you fight for good government. That is the only thing that will sanitize everywhere. But when they start deceiving people, continuous deception, that look, God is all and all. Don't worry, once you pray and they will see evil coming. Oh, I see, Nigeria is uninhabitable. Everybody is corrupt. The politicians are corrupt. Raise up your hand. Now the solution they will give to the people is, raise up your hands, let's pray. Talk to God and let God change the mindset of the whole politician. You will see that is the grand deception. That is, I don't know how people, it is entering into the brains of people that look, we don't need to fight for good governance. All you need to do is to pray and everything will be solved. Do you see where they use this religion to relegate our people into scums and puppies? I'm telling you. That is why we will not stop. If they are doing the right thing with the podiums they have, we wouldn't be here castigating. No, it doesn't matter. Mazi, please go on, please.
Mazi, it's very pathetic. Mazi, I even tried to have some discussion with some people concerning all this thing that they are doing, saying that the worst part is that people are even, I don't know, they are even concurring with them, saying that some village are bad, this and that. I keep on telling them that there are only bad people, not bad village. Because even city here, there are bad people in here, and there are bad people in the governance, but they won't listen. When I try to convince them, they start arguing. The next thing is they keep asking me, what am I doing? Because I keep telling them that we have to rise up against the government to put down this government and put in a good governance. They keep asking me, what is my own contribution? As in, they make it a personal stuff. And I keep telling them that even me, as I'm talking to you people now, preaching to you people, that I'm even contributing, but you guys will not know. That when all of us rise up, then we get the change that we want. But if you keep on asking me, what have I done? What have I contributed? As in making it to be a kind of mockery or caricature. I don't know. If you keep on doing like this, it will get to all of us one by one. You understand? And then Mazi, secondary, there is this suggestion, it's my own opinion anyway. Mazi, I would like when Biafra is restored, I will not want Biafra to be a religious nation. I want it to be a righteous nation, but not religion. No, all this going to church or going to traditional place worship every day or weekly. I want our government to look into it. We don't have to go to those kind of places for help. If we need help, we go to the government to help to render any services that we need. Then we only go to all these places if there is celebrations, you know. If you wake up in the morning, you pray to God as a natural way, not going to somewhere for someone to be dumping garbage into our head. Let me stop here. Thank you.
If Biafra is restored, it is Biafrans that we talk about how we shall run our lives. It will be decided by Biafrans. That is the reality. Caller on signal. Mazi, can you hear me, Mazi? Caller on signal. Mazi, Odyssey, can you hear me?
God bless you, sir.
Please, Mazi, you are calling the other line. I don't use that. I don't pick that. And it's making a hell of noise. Please. Go on. Here is the best. Go on. Oh, hey, Biafra. Go on.
My brother, I thank you. This is the time I have been in this place, the program. God bless you so much. My name is Mazi. I'm calling from France. I'm a native of Abreba, and Abreba is a hinterland and also a riverland area of Biafra land. This hour, when you are holding your program, there's something that I want to review. When you are talking about the issue of Abadide and all these colleagues concerning the Nigerians, you know, some years ago. Can I go?
Mazi, go on. I'm not talking to you. Go on.
Okay. Do you know that some years ago here in Paris, it's one day a Fulani woman came to Nigerian embassy. You know, in the normal circumstances, if you want to renew your passport of Nigerian passport, then you go online, pay the online renewal. Then after everything, you fill the form. After filling the form, then you bring the form and come back and go back to consulate. To another consulate, they will verify it and check everything. You pay little money again. If you did not pay the first money, they will charge you again and you pay another money. And that one, they will not give you a receipt. And after then, you come back to the same embassy and they will start proceeding all the whole everything. And all the whole said and done, they will give you the passport. But you know that the Fulani woman come, everybody was seized. The woman said that he want to talk to so person. The person called her to go upstairs. She went
Mazi, you have noise coming from your background, is it?
Because I am in the car. I am in the car. I don't have any earphone. I don't have any earphone.
No, not earphone. I mean noise. Noise at your background. I mean.
I am in the car. I am in the train station.
Okay. Then please.
I am in the train station.
Yeah, please. Then. Just
I
go,
am
go,
in the
do
training
it
station.
briefly.
That's
Go
why
on,
they don't insist here.
go on, go on,
Please,
go on,
bro,
briefly.
please,
Go on. Make
chapter
it
hold
brief.
me. Let me review this revelation. As we are there, they called the woman and asked her to wait. Do you know that they collected every information of that woman and issue her passport without paying any dime? Everybody was there that time, some years ago. Both the Bini, both the Yoruba, both the Igbo, both every tribe. They were hollering, and making noise inside the Nigerian embassy in France. You know what some of their workers did? They come down and cheering everybody. The old diary that is already expired for 2 years ago. They just share everybody there. The old diary and unable to make a bribe to close your mouth. Then, if something is going every year, then tell me the fate of the common man. There is no any fate of common man in that such environment. If something happened here in France, you know, when you born your child in France and declare your child in France, anytime when you want to go and take the birth certificate, they will not charge you any money. But have you went to Nigeria, any consulate, even in Nigeria, and say you want to do any birth certificate? They will collect the money. When you come back here and you want to fortify it, they will collect the money, and to verify it, they will collect the money. All is money and money and money. They will not show any interest that you are part of the country. How can somebody will tell me that I'm a Nigerian? If you come here and Nigerians, I will use a knife and put you in the eyes. And the one thing I want to send this evening, as we heard last time that our leader is poisoned, I will tell you, maybe I will be the person that the French police will kill when I will burn the Nigerian embassy.
Mazi, you are an old comrade. We have gone past open threat, please. I don't want somebody to call here and start threatening heaven and earth. When you threaten, you don't do nothing. I don't buy that crap. That is a crap. If you want to do something, you don't need to talk about it. That's it. That's the way I see it. It's a old time. Beginners. And you are in France there, and not pushing allow men attack and they didn't threaten openly. So let us stop. Miao is a childish, I call it childishness. I will kill, I will blow, that is rubbish. It's not on air, you will do it. Anything you want to do, it will be in your heart. That is how we roll. That was before. Mazi Gochiku, thank you for holding on. I'm sorry for even forgetting you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
My
big brother Mazi Jonathan. Yes, Mazi, I hope Biafrans can hear me very well.
Everybody, even Katrina Liang is hearing your voice right now. Go on.
Thank you very much, my big brother Mazi Jonathan. I salute you for the good job that you are doing for Biafrans every evening. Asemendebo, guide and protect you. And Onyendu, anywhere you are, Asemendebo, guide and protect you. HODOS and DOS members, principals, officers, coordinators, I salute you. From the bottom of my heart, I want to speak to Biafrans this evening to let you know one thing. One thing I believe in this world is this: Onyendu, if not because of Onyendu, and if not because of the coming of Mazi Nnamdi, nah, we are gone as a people. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I know why I'm saying it, because I search social media every day, even at work. I know what is going on. But I want to tell Biafra something this evening. You see, don't let anybody make you look like an idiot. If you like, let it be a white man. If you like, let it be a Fulani man. If you like, let it be a Bari man. Let it be an Igbo man. Let it be anybody at all. Don't let anybody makes you look like your freedom you are fighting, that you are stupid. Don't ever Don't even dream it one day that think, give me no, 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 no. Don't ever allow any idiot everywhere in this world, when you talk about your freedom that Biafra you are fighting for, don't let them make you look like you are stupid. Don't let them sorry, Mazi. Don't let them make you look like as if you don't know what you are doing. Because Britain fought for America fought for their for independence through from the hands of Britain. All this world you see now that is a system. Some of them fought to establish their country that we are into. Some of them kill. Mazi have taught us how this Britain was, you know, some of them that were gallivanting about, some of them were beheaded to make sure that they got their freedom. But in our own time, don't let anybody make you look stupid. When you have that chance, stand on your ground. Stand on your ground. You know why? Because so many Chile, if something happened in our land, as Fulanis are crouching, you know, these people see these Fulanis as if they are stupid. They're not. When the same way we are complaining here now, when you go out to complain to white man that our land has been taken, they will tell you, why didn't you fight? They will tell you this thing? But now that we are fighting, I think you see what is happening. They are seeing us, they want to tag us terrorists, they want to make us terrorists have a radio that we call. Every day we call where we live. We go out, our radio is still talking, but we are terrorists, so they put us in the global world, whatever they put. Fulani put you there, not they pay money. Even the people that put you there, even if some of them are feeling guilty, but yeah, we go Fulani. These are Fulani money talking. But do we care? Are we going to back down? Are we not going to tweet and write to them and call them if they have phone number? But you people should make it possible available for us so that we can call them. These and they are white people. They are not God. They are white people. We tell them their sins in their front. The reason why Russia is fighting today is to guarantee the security of their land. That is the reason why they are fighting. And what are we fighting? We are fighting the same cause to restore who we are before Britain came. That is what we are fighting. But are we going to give up? Don't you know that if we give up, they are going to say we are stupid? Don't you know? I know these people, how they roll. But Mazi, I want to tell our people something now. You see that all these infiltrators now, there is no more. Have you been noticing there's no more expose again? On the net to see no when the expose. Expose is finished. Expose Agula. Because what they wanted to achieve, they didn't achieve it. And they can never achieve it. And they are failure. That is why I'm calling on this Ohanese to come and tell us who give this agent provocateur $1 million. Ohanese must to tell Biafrans who give them that money. Because when we were telling Ohanese that this guy is a criminal, look at his activities. Ohanese is directly supporting this guy. And Ohanese is supporting him. You know why? Because they want to see the radical IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To see. That is why sometimes you see they will tell you somebody who is talking like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like he's bigger than Mazi. This Ohanese, these are a bunch of cowards. I have no respect for them. Now, they are telling the whole world that this guy should bring back the money that they paid him to tumble obituaries opportunity to become president. You see how they roll? But when IPOB was shouting, we are shouting. I was in social media telling the whole world that this guy is not part of us. He's never part of us. He's a criminal. Nobody listening to us. Now, Hanese want to tell us that he wants to topple Obi's chance to become Igbo president around. You see, because they didn't achieve, the idiot did not achieve what he came to achieve. IPOB no here. We go nowhere. We die with these people. We go nowhere. Biafrans, don't allow anybody to make you look like Nina fighting for your freedom. It's a crime. You see our brother that were beaten in Morocco airport. Do you think that if we have our own nation, Morocco, those people that want to treated that guy, don't you think that our government will write to their embassy and summon them to ask them what happened? Do you think Nigerian government cares about you, Ndigo? Do you think that they care? If you think that Nigerian government that hate you, that kill 7.something million of you like you, maka Chineke, give one and all you are the mad idiots. I told you this in your. If you believe that Nigerian government, these people like reggae, then you are worse than animal. That is why I tell my people, when they hate you and hate them, Mazi, what they are doing now. Some of them in London that are supporting this agent provocateur. Now you know what they are doing. Then we go to social media. Anybody that comes up to do program, they will be telling them our youth should drop gun. Biafrans is not coming. We know them. These are the people that have been supporting this guy. When we are telling them that they should stop supporting this guy, now you know what they are doing. Any person that come to do program on social media on YouTube, they will call the program and said our youth to drop gun. Biafra is not coming. This and this. Mazi, we know them. What not support this man of Finland?
Mazi, no need of calling that name, please.
There is one of our brothers that call Chineke in the morning. I love when men speak because here is when we tell people that we are ready to face anything that comes our way, people think we are joking. He tell Kanu that Nnamdi Kanu that he can never come back in Biafra land. This is how men talk. He told him, and he's in Biafra land. He told him in the morning. Now we are this is how men speak. And Nnamdi Kanu is working.
I check never. I am going towards the end of this program, please. Callers that are waiting, please, I want you to make it as brief as you could, please. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Mazi Chuku, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program, please. As brief as you can, please.
Okay, my name is Chuku Manuel. I'm speaking from my location. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man who set up this platform for the truth to be heard throughout the whole world. I greet him. I greet all the people who understand the meaning of truth. So, I want to start from the woman you play her clip. This woman said that this terrorist business in Nigeria is a multi-billion-dollar business. And that is truth. The Fulanese business is terrorists. They go to country, they form gangs of terrorists, different types. They enter into the treasury of the country to loot it dry. And that is what is going on in Nigeria. The woman reviews so many things that is going on. So many mineral resources that is coming out from the north. Nobody knows what is going on. The British, the Chinese, the France, and all of that are busy sharing the money over there. But we are talking of the oil in the east. These people There is oil in the north. There is oil in the north. They are stealing those oil quietly. Nobody knows what is going on. Because those people are working hand in hand with British and the white people. One thing baffles me is this. After many years, our leader have established this platform and exposed all the whole things. You can still see an Igbo man talking of Nigeria. So many times I start to wonder what happened to Igbo race. They become so useless to the extent like this. I come and remember about Nnamdi Azikiwe. I remember Awolowo during the early 60s, the 50s and 60s. All the mistakes these people has made, which the present people supposed to correct, that they same way. $50 years. He's to know something to Igbo race. Right from Joe as of Nigeria. Take Peter Obi to down street to
Mazi,
those.
Mazi, what is happening to your this thing today? It's abnormal. Mazi, can you hear me? I hope you are not using any gadget, please. Any earphone. Because your voice is seasoned.
There is noise I'm hearing. I don't know where the noise is. Are you hearing me?
Yes, but before your voice used to cease and come. It ceases and come. I don't know why. Maybe you are taking the phone away from your mouth. I don't know. Go on.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's better now. It's better.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is this. You see Obasanjo in the West is a problem. Serious problem we have in Nigeria. You see Igwe Achebe, Obi Ofoneta is a big problem we have in Nigeria. You see Edwin Clark, these people are agents of Britain and the other foreign mercenaries, which they are using to make sure Nigeria remain as a country. But today, whether they like it or they don't like it, Nigeria have debts. There's nothing like Nigeria. They may do whatever they want to do. It's a waste of time. Nigeria have come to the end. Our leaders have done so much. God will protect this man. Without Nnamdi Kanu, Igbo race have completely disappeared. Nnamdi Kanu is the mouth of Igbo race.
the eyes of Igbo race, the hate of Igbo race, the earth that of Igbo, and in Nigeria in general, even in Africa, in black race, Nigeria in particular. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan. Anybody that have not understand that Nigeria is created by Satan, you have not started. Anybody that is shouting one Nigeria is not a human being. He don't deserve to be alive. The worst is coming to Nigeria. Nigeria is going to be worse than Somalia. This is just the beginning. Thank you very much.
There were Mazi. There were. Hail Biafra. Please, when you call, remove earpiece. I know that is what Mazi Chuku was using. That was the reason why his voice was not coming out as it should. Caller, or the last caller on signal, please. You are the last caller. Make it as brief as you could. Mazi Akas, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan.
Good
evening from here, my brother. Yeah. Mazi, thank you so much for picking my call. I said this evening I must try the best. I've called more than 10 times, but thank God. And lastly, you picked my call. Mazi, I just want to say, may you continue to bless Biafrans, the lovers of freedom, all over the world, those that are doing the right thing, working hard to make sure that our leader Martin Kanu will be released unconditionally. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect all of you. And I want to say, may Chukwu continue to destroy the enemies of Martin Kanu, destroy them before they come close to him, because this man has suffered enough. And my prayer always is that Chukwu must release him in good health. And together, all of us will keep on fighting until Biafra will be restored. Thank you, Mazi. And I'm following Biafra Force of Freedom. My name is Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I am the IPOB Austria National PRO. Mazi Jonathan, there's something I heard you said, and I just want to remind you this, and maybe when you said this, you don't know how heavy that word is. You said, what of tomorrow when the heat is too much on Nigeria and British will maybe somehow advise Nigeria to say, okay, since they are fighting for Biafra, today we are going to change our name to become Biafra. What are we going to do? Mazi, I think that's in there. I said, nothing is easy, nothing is impossible. But the truth is that it doesn't matter if they change the name to Biafra. We must continue to fight until we liberate ourselves from Nigeria. It doesn't matter even if they call themselves Biafra. We have nothing to do with these people. Because all long days, all long years, all long ages, we have tried to see if we can be able to manage ourselves from that animal country called Nigeria. Mazi, what is the gain? What can we be bold enough to say, this is what this country has given to us, not if not death. Since 1945 to today is death. Any uprising in that zoological country called Nigeria is the death of Biafra. Most especially, we the Igbo, that we have turned to sacrificial lamb in that country called Nigeria. And we are making go to say, and letting the whole world to know that we cannot, there is no back to go in this quest of freedom we are fighting for. Nigeria must remove their nails on the neck of Biafra. We must remove their nails completely. We can't be suffocating every time of our life because the Lugard and his co-host trying to emerge people that has nothing to do as a nation or as a country, jam people that has nothing to do with culture, language, even food we eat. There's no how we are the same.
Look at what what we played today. The woman was confessing. Maybe they have hit her very badly. He began now to confess. There are a lot of mineral resources that are in the north. They are mining it, using it for themselves. But they want to kill us because of the little one that is in the east. British government wants to kill Biafrans, wants to kill us because of the oil and gas. Mazi Nnamdi can have told them, oil and gas is not our problem. You can have it if you want, but allow us to be. We can't continue to be in a country whereby they don't want us. You said it today, that even when you go to these politicians and ask them, what do you have for Biafrans? They have nothing for us. They are only there to scavenge whatever that's going to enter into their pocket and their family. So earlier the better our people know that this freedom that we are fighting, we are not fighting it because maybe we are fighting it because Nigeria Fulani no, we are fighting because we don't want to continue to live this type of life we are living, running away from our land. Even as I'm here, Mazi, believe me, the same applies to other Biafrans all over the world where they reside. For example, today, if you're a single person and you leave Biafra land and run away to anywhere you are residing today, and at the end of the day, you either place you are, you become the government of your family. It's only you who take care of your father, your mother, your brothers and sisters. If you marry your in-laws and everything will join, only one man will be taking care of this. How can this man will not die young, Mazi? How can we not die young? We can last because the burden we are carrying is too much. Why they have a government in that political country who's supposed to provide all those things we are providing for our families? And you are somebody telling me you want to not that will fire anybody who will say that Nigeria will continue to exist. And I say anybody, any man or woman who said you love Nigeria, may the life and the life of your family remain be like that Nigeria. May Boko Haram visit you and your family. If you want to kill it, they are killing innocent people, people that know nothing, killing them. Look at now, Mazi, they don't go Lagos, Mazi Jonathan. They have went to go and open another seaport in Lagos. Does it mean that seaport is not good to open in One? Is it not good to open in Ikwota? Is it not even good to go and drill River Niger and open a seaport there? What is wrong with these people? Why are they keeping us in this type of situation that we can't even see road to Mazi? The more these people are keeping, not allowing Biafrans to go, the more Nigeria will become, we will destroy Nigeria. I'm telling you honestly. And let them not joke with the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of over 70 million population. Let them not joke. People are ready to commit suicide. Mazi, may God bless you.
Well, thank you very much, Mazi. We are equal to the task. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones, please. No need of calling. People are still calling, but there is no need, please, because I will not pick it again, please. You know, I know that the tension is rising up, which is normal. But that is it. You know, day before yesterday, many people were opening their ears expecting Mazi Nnamdi to come and start talking. We are going to bring down Timber and Caliber. We are going to do this. We are going, but they were disappointed because things have changed, and you change with time. That is it. The only thing constant is change, nothing more. You don't expect IPOB to come and start talking what to do and what not to do. No, IPOB is strategic. There are things that are handled underneath. That's it. You know, the leadership of this struggle is starving infiltrators, both inside and outside. They are starving them of information, and it is harming them. It is going to their medulla oblongata, disturbing them. Because why? The leadership we share, you know, there is this Akpenkata. We call it a quinkata. That is all this bug, dog bug, that are vampires, sucking blood. When you remove them, security leaks. Many of them, they are not happy. They will fight. You see them writing nonsense on the social media because they have been afashishi. You know, when you close the whole gaps where they receive information in order to supply to their masters, that is the annoyance. You starve them information. That is why Mazi Chinedu said the instruction will come from the normal way. Go to your family units, and after information will be given, and that is how IPOB will be functioning. It's no more like before. I say, you know, the only thing that is constant is change. You change with time. It's no more before when, like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you want to do something tomorrow, you come and announce, and I'll do it, and you do it, and you see things have changed, and we have to change with things. That's it. You see people that are wicked, people that are, you know, because they don't want to, you know, agree with the leadership, what is happening even to our leader. That hatred, that bad belly led them into debunking something that is right. And thereafter they come to start talking the same thing. Oh yeah, Mazi, what is it? Chimezi, I think. Let's say Dibo the evil. Say no, because of this character. You know. So what am I trying to say? There are characters some of our people is portraying. Now, I don't call it evil, I call it primitive character. Do you know why I define it as primitive? It's not something, it is a character that should have been refined by the system. But being in Nigeria, Nigeria worsened it, promoted it and worsened it. Selfishness. So, you know, the increasing selfishness, increasing of greed. Let me tell you one thing. Had it been we have a government that cares, a government that is accessible by the citizens, everybody, there wouldn't have been any need for much greed. Do you know, lack of assurance of, your means of livelihood, it increases greed, so that whenever you have any slightest opportunity, you call it opportunity, you steal and continue stealing, because you don't know about tomorrow. Tomorrow you don't have a government that can secure your livelihood, so you continue stealing and stocking, so that even if nothing again tomorrow, you will go back to the stock of your robbery. If you understand, that is why I blame Nigeria for everything, for the character of our people. Nigeria turned us into untrimmed flowers. Flowers are very nice to behold, but when they grow wide, they become, bad in seeing. They become ugly inside. You understand? So that is what they have impacted, and it has taken a long time. Nigeria encouraged the greed, which they should discourage. In countries, advanced countries, the law trims the greed of the people. The law. You understand? But in Nigeria system, the system encourages greed. Do you understand me? So that any slightest opportunity you have, you lay hand on any public fund or property or anything, you can steal it and loot it. You see more, you loot, piling it, because you never know tomorrow. Tomorrow you are piling even for your old age. Because during the old age, nobody, the government doesn't care. No, so you cater for yourself. They encourage, indirectly, they encourage that greed. Had it been there is law in order to curb all these things, or enforcement of law, justice to curb all this, now you have a system in place that takes care of the citizens. You see, all these things will melt into thin air. That is how people become civilized. It is through law. But in Nigeria, no way. They encourage it, and they relegate government to the background in the mindset of people. Because for us, government means nothing. Government doesn't care for anything. You cannot be sick and call for ambulance. No, many of us thought about ambulance as only for carrying dead body. Even ambulance for carrying dead body in Nigeria, you don't have. You see, people, accident will happen and they will bring truck. In our land, you see wheelbarrow in villages. Wheelbarrow, they put dead body in wheelbarrow. And you are saying, what type of country is this? So all these things make people now relegate government. That government, we grew with this. Now everybody now channel their energy to going to focus and praying to God for solution. Do you see where religion comes into play? The people we run into as people of God, religious people that should tell the people the truth, now they took advantage and profit and benefit. They need more people in order to be contributing, giving people fake hope. Everything you bring, every problem you bring, instead of telling you that this solution, the solution of this thing is supposed to be by the government, they will tell you, don't worry, God, pray to God, only they give you fees to pay. Now, before you talk to Daddy Gio on telephone, you have to pay money. Before you meet him facially, you have to pay subscription fee. All these things are the way they are exploiting people. Instead of telling people the truth, the hordes and multitude of people they are talking to. Do you see why we are against, we now come against these religions in our land? Do you see the reason? Because these people, they have the opportunity to stir up revolution. Do you understand? Let me tell you, you see, even church, some church reverend fathers in Europe, some church officials, reverend fathers, they were part of the awakening. They were part of the Renaissance. People that started awakening people, telling people the truth about the reality that no, it is not this God. We must hold the government accountable. We are human beings that should do things for us. Don't come here, pray. What are you praying for? Who are you praying to? God you don't see. God you don't see. You rise up and walk, hold the people responsible. These kings and queens are the people that are holding you hostage. Go and study history, it's there. Some reverend fathers, they were also among the revolutionists. Let me tell you, in our land, no way. In our own, in no way. They now profit lying to people, giving people, that is, people want where you give them hope. You give all eternal, fake hope that, don't worry, it will be better. If for example, somebody lost his sibling, his wife or husband, to kidnapping, to insecurity, he meets his pastor, his daddy, they will comfort him or her that don't worry, it is the will of God, what God have destined is like that. God will provide more, just bear it. They made our people to be more stupid and foolish. Do you see where we talk about religion? Where it comes into play? Do you see where it comes into play? Instead of using the podium, where they have the highest podiums for congregations of people, millions of people listening to them. Why not use that podium to tell people the reality? Why not use it to steer people up against the evil government? Instead, they will speak, oh, the evil, Nigeria is evil, this and that. They will speak, you think they are human beings talking. Now, what is the solution? Instead of telling the people, the solution is to rise up, they say, no, don't make noise, raise up your hand, let us pray. Once you make your pronouncement, now God will give us a good leader. And the people continue going in that direction till today. Do you see where we have conflict with this religion? These mainstream religions, both Islam and Christianity. Do you see that? Because they have the highest numbers of people in their podiums, in their platforms. You see that? They use it to enrich themselves instead of telling people the truth, the reality. That is why now we have to go to the background, study the historical facts about the origin of all these things and start bringing it out. Because they are doing the job of enslaving people more and more and more. If I may ask, I used to ask this question. Nigeria is a very religious country. Had the religion brought a peace? Had it brought a progress in any part of Nigeria? I want people to say it, give us anywhere in Nigeria that, oh, Christianity, you are believing in Jesus. It has brought a progress to Nigeria. There is security. Instead, from year in, year out, things are going from bad to worst. People are becoming jackals, from jackals into outright lions and bears, vampires, Draculas. Then what are you talking about? We are churches full everywhere. We are mosques. People fight for God in mosque, in Islam. And everything is going worse and worse. People's mentalities are being damaged. People now care less about government, physical government, but they care more about their heavenly or spiritual father and government. Is it supposed to be so? That is why we will never stop talking about religion. We will never stop. We will never unleash our capability. I mean, in these various platforms. You understand? We never. I can anywhere ka aghara ise oge na-abịa mgbe ọ ga-awụ ị na-ege ntị ịchọga ịgbalaka ị ga-ege ọkwa whole doctor na-ajụ who is our ancestor. I'm making my closing remarks, so that's it. A whole doctor na-ajụ who is our ancestor. What template have they kept? A whole doctor, onye kwuru onwe doctor, maybe he's a PhD holder on different fields. I don't know. Well, he's a medical doctor, I don't know. But he's a learned person. You don't know what is in Shibidi. He was talking about a cut age. I will continue saying this on the because anyway. Now he started asking what we instead of cut age. We are in a cut-edge technology. He never knew that this cut-edge technology you are seeing today started from primitive technology. He didn't know that. You need to improve in what you have in order to get where you should be. Hey, you better be a warrior, honestly speaking. You better be a warrior. We will not stop. We will not stop. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Let people stop saying if something happened to our leader. Something has happened to him in the sense that where he is not supposed to be there. So, wait to begin. When you are cool-headed, you think more better. Your brain works better. Anything you want to do, it will become highly coordinative. You understand? In the military, they will train you not to panic. As a military commander, you don't panic, because when you panic, you lose your sense of calculation. Once you panic, once you start being emotional, you can no more coordinate your brain neurons. That's the reality. In everything you cool down, when you cool down, now you plan. You inflict maximum damage to your enemy, cool-headedly. But when you are emotion rise, you are not even coordinated again. You don't even know what to do. Oh yeah, mere ndị na-akpụ isi n'ala. Ihe mee ha mekoshi. Mana ihe ga na-anọ result. Gị ga-ahụ onye ya kuloro onwe down. O bukwe ihe mgbawa n'ime ahụ ya. O wee nwayọ kuloro onwe down gbaba you got that no emotion. Ya gbawa gbuo ndị ọ ga-egbu. That is how it should be. We do this, I will do that. No, we are past that stage, please. We are past that stage. We should be coordinated. I know that it is painful. What is happening? There are things that will happen. You will hear it, you want to explode, but you cool down. Tell yourself, breathe in. Long breathe in and out. Drink water. And cool down. Don't talk. After, your brain will come back. Now, anything you want to plan, you plan it cool-headedly. You see, during the time of Anene, if people could remember, Anene and Mondo Sumbo. Anene, when he was being tried and killed, he was a talkative. There you see that he was a driver. But the Mondo Sumbo was the stone cold killer. He doesn't talk. He will look you, he smile. But you are dead. That is how you train yourself to be stone cold. Stone cold. You will see in a situation but I won't that he may unleash things name. That is how we should be. Because this struggle is no more too much coming to talk on what you are going to do, this and that. No, please. 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 Thank you for listening. Biafra is our religion, is our identity. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. He's a divinely sent to do this job. Nigeria know the consequences of everything, so they understand. We will continue fighting and making sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free and Biafra is free. I will leave you with this video clip. We are in Enugu. They are collecting PVC with 1,000 naira openly. Oh, the one Nigeria. Openly. You pay 1,000 naira, you collect your PVC. Whereas in the north, they are bringing foreigners, begging them, paying them in order to get Nigeria PVC to vote. They are bringing people from Niger, from Mali, from everywhere around Africa in order to vote. That's it. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.